Yes, yes,
Thank
Frederick,
you.
you can start.
Thank you, Ramesh. It's my honor now to introduce today's speaker, Dr. K. N. Dinesh Babu. Dr. Dinesh Babu is a chartered engineer specializing in power system protection, and he brings a wealth of expertise from his extensive career across several renowned organizations. So he's currently a business development manager and subject matter expert in power protection at Mega, Germany. So he is right now connecting from Germany. So he has held on to that role since 2016. Dr. Dinesh is a stalwart whom I have known for more than two and a half decades now. A very passionate electrical engineer to begin with, and from there he decided to move away from IT and stick to his core passion. And he worked in GE, General Electric, as a lead application manager. He was with ABB, Alstom, and his expertise in power production and fault analysis is widely recognized. He has several publications on power systems and production in various prestigious sources like IEEE and SIGRI. And just to add a bit more about Dr. Dinesh pioneered engineering solutions such as subharmonic injection for NTPC Ramagundam 500 megawatt machine in 2014. His international expertise spans across Syria, Taiwan, Abu Dhabi, and Saudi Arabia, further cementing his role as a global thought leader. So, as we explore power systems today, more precisely power system protection, we are also going to talk about research information management system and how the complex data sets that come out of power systems can be made easily accessible and usable for researchers and practitioners. So, one of the reasons, one of the key prerequisites for research to move forward is to make research knowledge easily accessible, and that's where I would like to add a bit of perspective on how that can be done. And with that introduction, I'll swiftly move the hand over the platform to Dr. K. M. Dinesh Babu to talk about power systems protection. Dinesh.
Thank you very much, Cedric. I just wanted to know if it is loud and clear. Am I audible?
Pretty clear, Dinesh. Sure.
Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for this opportunity to discuss about my experience and journey in power systems area, especially power system protection. So it's more like, Cedric told me that was explaining that I was more passionate towards electrical and power systems this way. But on the other hand, it was accidentally, my career was set on that path. But later I started liking that route actually. So we all know that, in electrical, we choose which branch we want, like electronics, electrical. And then when we get into electrical, we have around 65 subjects in the 4 years period. And power systems is just one of the subjects which we do in maybe fourth or fifth semester. And then we have the machines, the transmission and distribution subject. And then there is one specific subject called power system protection. So it just narrows down to a very small area. And I was just not able to imagine that, people will spend 30, 40 years of their career just working in the research and development of power system protection. But when we go deeper into it, whatever kind of energy we talk about, whether it is a green energy, solar, wind, renewable, or a thermal, the protection system is something which is very, very important. And some examples will help us to understand and visualize how important it is. So we always, give training to industrial experts as well as the students to talk about the innovations which are happening in the field, the latest advancements. Especially like when I was studying engineering, we started with the electromechanical relays, static relays. But when I moved to the field and started working in the site conditions, it was just everything was new. I have never seen a numerical relay directly in my college laboratory at that time. but I had to work on numerical relays. So the front end, giving things to the as a solution to the user or the customer, and the customer here is every one of us because we use electricity. Whoever uses electricity and power is a customer. We give them in a software form. So it's a SCADA, a configuration of numerical relay, but everything embedded into it is the fundamentals of power system, the same Kirchhoff's law, the Ohm's law, and all the protection fundamental principles. And of course, when we get deeper into the protection principles, it's full mathematics coming into picture. I still remember the Fourier transformation, the cubical spline equations, which we need to derive to write a relay algorithm. So this bridging the gap between the academics and industry is something very important. Some examples will help us to understand. I can ask a question just for you to think. What are the major electrical equipments that you have in your house? So if you just think, you can talk about your refrigerator, uh, television or something like that. But it never comes to our mind that there is a fuse in our house or there is a small MCB in our house. And whatever expensive equipments that we have in our house, this cannot function effectively if it is not protected with a fuse. Otherwise, one day it's going to blow out. So the fuse is one of the, maybe I can say, the cheapest equipment in your electrical products in your house, but that's actually protecting the entire uh, all the equipments in your house. Otherwise, we are going to lose a lot of money and time in replacing them. And in a large scale, when you look at it, that's exactly what a numerical relay or a protection system is doing in the grid. A numerical relay or a protection system hardly in some lakhs is protecting equipments with crores of money. And not only equipments, but also life. So you can just imagine what would happen if there is no electric trains running for 1 hour in India, a blackout scenario. What would happen when you are in the middle of something, working in a electrical operation happening in a hospital, and power supply is gone? So you still need a backup, and that backup is again a power supply. So the protection system is so important. And 30 years, 40 years back, I can still recall my childhood days, that when there is a power supply outage in our house, what we used to do. It's a natural thing that we just try to see in the neighbor's house. If they are also, the power supply is gone, just to ensure that, it is not a problem in my house, it's with the entire street. Then we wait for some more time to check, somebody else has called the electricity board. Then we wait for 3-4 hours. Someone comes and attends, and the power supply is restored. But nowadays, what happens when the power supply fails? Within few minutes, we are getting it back. So what has happened? Population has increased, the grid has become more complex, but how is it possible to get back that restoration of power supply? That you can visualize, like when we travel in the highways, we can see electrical towers running for long distances. Let's say a 400 kV line or a 230 kV transmission line running for 100 kilometers. If there is a fault at any location, what we do 20-30 years back, someone calls from the house to the electricity board, and they inform the TLC, the traction line control, or the grid operators, and they take a vehicle and they drive below the tower. And this is not a highway. They cannot drive at 60 or 100 kilometers per hour. They are driving below the tower where there is no road. So hardly they can drive at 10 kilometers per hour, and they have to inspect where the fault has occurred in the tower. From tower to tower, they have to inspect. And if it is 100 kilometers, imagine how much time you will take to, maybe the fault is in 40 kilometers. You have to reach that location, identify that maybe a jumper is open, or a tower is fallen down, or maybe a overhead line is broken. So to identify it, you may take 3-4 hours. And then you bring the vehicle, put the system back in service. But nowadays, same problem, same location, same fault. What does the numerical relay do? Same fundamental principle. So it will trip the circuit breaker, and it will also give an information to a SCADA system and a mobile phone or an email alert telling that 40 kilometers from our substation, in our phase, a jumper is broken. So when this information is given, the team is capable of putting back the system in service within 30 minutes, or even with they can inform the nearest substation and put it back in service. So this is how the fault analysis, the communication technology is helping the same power systems to act fast and restore the system fast. So every day, every hour, there is a development which is happening in power system protection. And when we get into the numerical relay world, the algorithms which are written inside, this is so huge that every day we have to keep reading. And I still find that, 30, 40 years experienced people in power system protection, they are not able to stop a blackout, like what happened last month in Spain. So that's the importance of power system protection and how we can link that with the universities. Like most of the research work is done in Canada, UK, China, because the relay manufacturers are located in that place. And what happens in those countries is the university professors go on deputation to these companies' R&D center and they write the algorithm for the relays. So it's a proud moment to talk with the professors because the professors drive the algorithm which I'm talking about. So in India, we have very few relay manufacturers, and we don't see the numerical relay when we study in college. Nowadays, I can see that some IITs and some of the universities are having a lab set up with numerical relays and having that as part of the syllabus as well. So that's where the research level can become high, the potential behind power systems for the students to choose that as a career. It's not an easy job to start with because most of the substations are located in remote areas. It's just on contrary to the booming software culture. We have to work independently in remote location, day and night. We work in substations to make the system up. But over a period of time, the amount of knowledge that we gain, the experience that we gain, and this stable career that we will get because of that, that's something which the students can understand and know that there is a path for them in electrical engineering, narrowed down to power systems and power system protection, and they can choose something like that. And when it comes to research, huge amount of research work is being done. Several PhD research activities and masters or B students research activities are done with this kind of equipments. And we have a quick summary of what is the research potential available in this work. So I would like Cedric to front end this information. He can share the information about what kind of research is being going on. Cedric, over to you.
Fabulous, Dr. Dinesh. Pretty fascinating to listen to the calmness in your voice. So a couple of things that that stuck me while listening to you is how professors are playing an active role, researchers are playing an active role in spearheading these relay R&D across the world. And when you spoke about career opportunities, the call from you was for passionate electrical engineers who would not mind putting their body on the line. Quite a far cry from the IT culture that we have in today's context, but still people who are passionate about power systems and electricity and electronics. I think power system protection, though it's very niche, offers a kind of a wonderful career experience and opportunity. More on that we will speak after we walk through these statistics. So what we have done is to try to from this side of C intelligence from my end, what I've done is I've tried to analyze the research output and the research trend emanating from power systems in line with today's topic of how we move from data to discovery. So roughly around 27 crore research outputs have emerged in the digital world today. It's a big number. 267 million research outputs have come out research outputs could be publications which are journal publications, could be conference proceedings, could be articles, chapters written in book, could be the full book itself, could be a data review, could be case reports. So all these different research outputs that we talk about today. So a grand total of 267 million research outputs encompassing everything. It encompasses physical science, life science, health science, social science, everything put together. Now, out of that, around 30 percentage, which is 7.9 crore, or 76 million research outputs are in the field of physical sciences. So a good 30 percentage of research outputs that have come out, since the last 150 or 170 years, everything that's available in the digital domain, a good 30 percentage comes from physical sciences. Out of that, out of the physical science number, a very good 33 percentage comes deals with engineering. So close to 2.6 crore research outputs have come out in engineering. Out of that engineering contribution, 21 percentage out of that engineering contribution, which roughly translates to 56 lakh research outputs, have come from electrical and electronics. Now, here is where I thought, I will highlight some key numbers here. So we have the electrical and electronics engineering, which together has around 56 lakh research outputs across the world, across the globe, including all researchers, not just from India, across the globe. And only 5% of that is related to power systems. Now, Dr. Dinesh was talking about how power systems is a niche area, but a very critical area in ensuring power availability of power. Now, we all remember how during COVID, our honorable Prime Minister had asked us to, cut the lights for a few minutes. Now, what happened? Dinesh was explaining yesterday how that 5 minutes, the entire nation, shut down their power. And when after 5 minutes, when everyone switched on, you can imagine the kind of load that would have hit these power grids when literally every single house in India switched on the power. And when it is due to power system protection and relays that these these extreme load the nation was able to bear. Not just that, so power system is a very niche area. 5% of all electrical and electronic publications are related to power systems. Within power systems, around 7.5 to 8% of publications are very specific to power system protection. And within that, its power system is about energy. So pure play energy related research outputs contributed to 50% out of all power system protection. And I just missed one more line here. Around 20% of all energy related power system protection outputs were related to green energy. So this is how the numbers look like. So it's a very niche area. A grand total of 2.8 lakh, 28,000. 2.8 lakh publications have come out from power systems, only 24,431 from power system protection. Within that, energy is a big field, but within power system, around 10,000 papers deal with energy system. And within that, around 2,000 papers are talking about green energy. Just some numbers. And for researchers who are familiar with publications and patents, I just wanted to highlight a few more perspectives. Of course, as researchers today, I think all of us want to build a good research portfolio for ourselves. And today, research portfolio is about being part of a funded project, or being part of a publication, or being part of a good patent, develop a product, take it up to the market, license it. So this is how a good R&D journey is envisaged in today's context. So on that front, out of the 21,000 papers that deal with power system protection, we have 21,431. Most of the publications, 55% are in conferences. Now, Dr. Dinesh was explaining to me how the the best place to meet enthusiasts related to power system protection is some key conferences across the globe, and I think that is the route from where research publications come out. So 56% go to conferences. This, I presume, will be a sharp contrast to how conference publications drive the numbers game in India. I think here we are talking about 11,926 solid publications that have come through conferences. Then we have review papers, then we have book chapters, and all of these are negligible numbers. So 56% of conferences, 42% of journal publications. In terms of language, 87% are English research outputs by papers that we can read in English. 2,500 are Chinese manuscripts, Chinese publications. Other language are contribute to the remaining 396. China kind of leads the pack. Here we talk about China, which it's there everywhere. As a research analytics person, a research intelligence person, I see China in every analysis that we do. So China pretty much is head over heels over the others. US is there, and what is really heartwarming here is India coming pretty close to the US here, very close. And this is where I think contributions of people like our speaker today are driving the innovation from our country. And in terms of organization, so we are talking about IGEN today. We are talking about Dr. Ramesh, who is a professor, an eminent professor, and Dr. MGR. We are talking about organizations. So when it comes to organizations and when it comes to power system research, protection research, we have Chinese organizations dominating the list here. Almost every organization here, except the last organization, every organization here is a Chinese organization. And when it comes to funding, you could see why China leads this sector, because a lot of funding comes from Chinese organizations. So National Natural Science Foundation of China has funded and powered 1,700 publications through their funding efforts. Likewise, the other funding agencies here. And when it comes to India, again, it's the name, familiar names are here. Only surprise here is the location. We talk about IIT Roorkee leading the pack, not the usual IIT Madras and IIT Delhi. So we have IIT Roorkee, which is India's top organization for research outputs for power system protection. Then we have IIT Raipur. These organizations are contemporary IITs set up in the last 10 or 15 years. Then we have IIT Delhi, SOA from Orissa. Then we have IIT Kharagpur, Kalinga again from Orissa. Some kind of a Orissa connection is also there. Could be some government initiatives that are driving there. Then we have Jamia Millia Islamia. Then we have IISc, which is also there on the pack. And from Tamil Nadu, we have NIT Trichy, which is finding a place in the top organizations for power system protection when it comes to research outputs. So just a quick analysis of how the numbers look like. These searches were conducted in the Resurgence search engine. And the interesting aspect here is how this is a kind of a powerful industry, a powerful domain, I would say, but very niche. And we have eminent scientists, a group of them, a small group of them working there. And we have the research largely is driven by a kind of a century-old companies like Merck and GE, and how countries like China and Canada, as Dr. Dinesh mentioned, are driving the developments in this sector. So a quick number perspective, I just wanted to highlight on that. And I think we would like to this takes us into the last section of this session, where we would like to talk about career opportunities. Doctor had mentioned briefly about that, but Dr. Dinesh, if you can talk about what kind of career opportunities we have in power system specifically, for the engineers who are listening to us in in Zoom as well as in YouTube, that will be pretty helpful.
Sure, Cedric. That's a insightful, visibility which you have shared, which gives us an understanding about what the institutes are currently doing. When it comes to power system protection, there are those several companies which are working in this front. Around 10 top leading companies like GE, ABB, Siemens, Alstom, ZIV, NR Electric, SCL. So these are all the top companies which are into the manufacturing of products for power system protection. And there are these companies are not doing everything. There are a lot of hundreds of companies which are working along with them, and they work for the electricity boards, the National Thermal Power Corporation, the Power Grid India. So we have a lot of educations which are linked with NTPC, like MBA Power Management from them, which happens in the through a central government examination. And Power Grid recruits through the UPSC route as well. So a lot of options and opportunities for people to work either in the electricity boards or in the companies which are into the manufacturing and also into the service providing. So that's the opportunity. On the other hand, the universities and institutes also hold the responsibility of trying to approach these companies and bring them for the campus, because that's something which the students don't get exposure. We all know when we were students that CTS, TCS, every time they come for the campus interviews, we only know those kind of names as a student. I'm talking about myself. So we should make the students aware about a list of electrical companies, and try to bring them for campus, and also share the knowledge to the students about what opportunities they can go for it. For example, if a CTS comes, they can recruit 100 people. So it makes sense for the placement cell to go and approach them. But a company like ABB or GE, they may recruit only 5 engineers. So it doesn't make sense for them to visit 10 colleges just to recruit 5 or 10 engineers. So that's where we have to bring the awareness to them. And the type of training, they also provide a lot of training, because this is not something where you can make a mistake in the job. You mean it's like a locomotive driver or a pilot. A mistake in the job means several lives are in danger. So that's why they need highly trained professionals, and the training is not. It doesn't mean that they don't recruit freshers. They have to undergo a huge amount of training. 2-3 years is just like a training period. This is also the power systems area is also something like medical students' career. So you study for 3-4 years. After that, 2-3 years, you have to get the experience or training, and then you get converted as a power system engineer or a protection engineer. And that is exactly where the professors play a major role. In fact, just to uh, recall something which I remember during my college days, there was one mathematical professor for us, maths professor. He was asking us to do some integration, and that time somebody came to visit, talk to him. So we all recall what would happen inside the class when the professor goes out. So he created uh, he wrote a sum for us in the board, like integrate x into e to the power of x into sine x dx, and then he moved out. And the top students were all coming out with a lot of answers, and that was the first year of engineering. We were not knowing a lot of things. We just know the mathematics from 12th standard, not the advanced mathematics. So he wrote something and he moved out. After 15 minutes, he came back, and we were all trying to give the answers based on the innate logics or something which we know. But when he checked everything, everything was wrong. And then he gave the introduction that when there is a trigonometric function, an exponential function, and an algebraic function together, you cannot use that rule. You have to go for beta gamma integrals. So that was the introduction which he gave, though we never used that later. But after 20 years, I still remember the way he introduced uh, the chapter which he is going to deal for the next day. So we thought that he simply wrote something and went out, but it was actually a foundation for the next session. So this is the impact or the role a teacher can or professor can bring to the students, and that's exactly in power systems. Everything is application oriented. Nothing is theory. Everything is 100% practical. So that's something which I can share. And if there is something more specific which you want to know, we can have an open discussion too. Cedric, is there anything else you want to ask?
I'm good. I think it is pretty insightful. Sir, Venmadi ma'am, if there are any questions, we'll be happy to take that now.
No, sir, it's very clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fabulous, ma'am. Fabulous.
Thanks. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for your informative session, sir. Thanks for providing information about a current scenario in power system, protection switchgear, and emerging research topic across the world, sir, along with the career opportunities in power system protection. Also for providing statistical data on research work, as well as about the funding agencies. Thank you, sir. Thanks for joining with us.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dinesh Babu, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks all for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Frederick, for your support in sponsoring and partnering the event. Thank you so much, Frederick, and thank you, sir, for your session partnering with Cedric. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Ramesh sir. Thank you on behalf of myself as well as from Dr. K. and Dinesh Babu. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
All the best for the other sessions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
So thank you, Venpati ma'am and team. So from data to discovery, challenges in indexing and reporting R&D outcome by C Intelligence. So the theme was excellent and you have delivered in a very excellent manner, sir. So next we are moving on to the 38th session, open speaker session, the 2030 energy shift. Can the world go 75% renewable? So it is taken care by Fariza ma'am. Fariza ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Take care of the session, ma'am. Over to you.
Okay. A very pleasant good evening to everyone present here. A warm and heartful welcome to the distinguished speakers, all participants and members of our IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. We are delighted to have you with us for today's thought-provoking and purpose-driven session titled The 2030 Energy Shift. Can the world go 75% renewable? This event is a key feature of ENERGATHON 2025, held in celebration of the 55th Indexed Earth Day, a global milestone that underscores our shared commitment to sustainability and innovative energy solutions. Today's session is more than just a dialogue, it's a mission fueled by a common purpose to explore how renewable innovation, technological advancement, and collaborative action can converge to shape a greener, better planet. We are honored to host a distinguished panel of thought leaders, academics, and change makers who will share their vision, research, and strategies for driving the energy transition forward. So, without further delay, let us begin our journey of deliberation and discovery. Let me introduce the first speaker of this session. It is my pleasure to introduce our first distinguished speaker, Dr. David Solomon Raju, Ellampalli. He is currently serving as a professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, and he is also an IQAC in charge at Holy Mary Institute of Technology and Science, Autonomous, Hyderabad. With over 17 years of academic leadership, Dr. David had several pivotal roles, including head of the department, project coordinator, and NEP coordinator. He earned his PhD in image processing from Rayalaseema University and holds a master in systems and signal processing from JNTU, Hyderabad. He is an accomplished academician with 5 patents, including 1 international patent, over 50 research publications, 4 textbooks, and 3 book chapters to his credit. His dedication to innovation and education has earned him multiple awards and recognition across institutions and professional bodies. He has also served as a guest lecturer and resource person at numerous national forums and institutions, sharing his insights on VLSI, image processing, machine learning, and cybersecurity. Today, he joins us to speak on a vital topic, role of youth and academia in driving renewable innovation. Let's welcome Dr. David Solomon Raju. Sir, you can start your session.
Yeah. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for giving the opportunity and for your nice and brief introduction part. Ma'am, can you share my presentation?
Yes, sir. Are you able to see?
No, ma'am.
1 second, sir. Now?
Yes. Yes, I can able to see.
Okay.
Firstly, I would like to thank Dr. and Professor Ramesh Garu for giving us the opportunity to be as a part of this Greenathon. ENERGATHon, IGEN. 2 years back, I was as a participant in this IGEN by making one SDG, Sustainable Goals. Later, I have given the same opportunity to our staff members and students also. Like that, I was a participant. Later, I'm happy to see today as a resource person over here. Okay, and the goal given for me of the role is about the role of youth and academia in a driving renewable innovation. Can I go for the next slide? Ma'am, can the next slide be given? Yeah, thank you. And I have chosen the agenda as this part. First is about introduction to for renewable energy, role of youth, role of academia. Because the title itself given me some energy levels given for about the youth as I'm an academician, about the student community as well as the academic community, and then about the innovative things and innovative parts. Finally, some success stories because I thought of introducing one success story who is my student in this part. How is may not be choosable for this, but it is an ENERGATHON, renewable energy sources. Next, the challenges and opportunities. Next, what to be done? That is a call in action, and finally, it's going to be concluded as a part. Yeah, can we go for the next slide? Yeah, the importance of renewable energy. Exactly what to be known because past some 20 because the motto of this ENERGATHON is 20-25 minutes. Initially, I thought when I'm seeing the brochure of the poster, I thought it is 20-25 years. Later on, in depth, I thought of verifying the website and the links shared by Fariza ma'am and Ramesh sir sharing in the groups and all, and some other participants groups also. Then I thought of each and every part to identify, and the presentation after seeing all the sustainable goals of 17, then might be known the renewable energy. Why? What is the purpose? Just to give a quick glance here, 4 key reasons to transition to renewable energy area are climate change mitigation, sustainable development, energy security, and economic benefits. Finally, what we can do is everyone will be thinking about the final thing is about the economic benefits. Just to look over this, what is exactly the climate change mitigation? Renewable energy is nothing but a reference of greenhouse erosions and greenhouse gas emissions, slowing global warming, and mitigation climatic changes. And this is about the climatical changes. As we see, this season now it is a mid-summer, but sometimes we are seeing the rainies also. In sometimes at the rainy season, we are seeing some pure, very hot situations and all. That we can say as a climate changes. Next is about the sustainable development, and it promotes the sustainable development by providing energy access and by in terms of reducing poverty and supporting economic growth. This is one SDG also. And next is about the energy security by reducing dependence on imported fossil fuels, improving energy self-sufficiency, and mitigating price volatility. That means securing our resources, whatever we have, the energy resources and all. Lastly, the key, the fourth one is about economic benefits. Renewable energy creates not only for the beneficiary of the developments and such, it also creates jobs, stimulates the local economies, and attracts investments, driving economic growth and development. This is a part what in the previous session we are listening from Mr. Dinesh sir as well as Cedric sir also. The opportunities in power systems and all. Happy to be in that session. That's the part what we can say, creating the jobs. So there are more resources in this present scenario of AI and machine learning and all the things are IoT and all. Yeah, next slide. Yeah, this is about the role of youth. This is the main part. What, because as I observed this the 20-25 minutes of sessions, literally I was amazed, and I got my goosebumps also by seeing the students giving the presentations and each and every word, and supporting the faculty members and their supporting their scholars and all. So how the youth can be utilized, used, or the role of youth in shaping the future is undeniable, because we can't stop them. And because as the word what we can say is, ENERGATHON itself, their energy, innovation, and creativity drive progress and foster positive changes. Because one of the presentation I am saying, the student Nivedita, I think so, and she's explaining about the United Nations, when it has been established, what are the scenarios there, and all the things they are gathering the material, gathering the information, and presenting in a beautiful way, where we are unable to just nod our heads to the other side also. That's the given thing. And not only that, there is a saying called as youth, education, and innovation. These are all the powerful trios, the three combinedly. When I'm searching about this topic, the famous person, the Kofi Annan, has said that the youth of today are not just the leaders of tomorrow, they are the change makers of today. Not about tomorrow or the future. They are the change makers of today. There's a quotation he has given. That's why I thought of making mostly about what the youth can do, what is the role of them. Yeah, can I go for the next slide? Yeah, what they can do is nothing but innovation and change making, engagement in decision making, skilled workforce, increased awareness and adoption. And these four things, if you see, innovation, because they may have so many ideologies, so many thoughts and all. What we need to do is we need to identify those people, and then ask them to how it can be implemented. That means engaging them with their things, not to be with these social media things or other things and all. That's about what I can say. Innovation and changing. Young people are that's the part given as young people are not passive bystanders. They are actively involved in creating innovative solutions for the energy transition. And it also includes developing smart grids, designing efficient renewable energy technologies, and developing new energy efficient building practice. This week you will be observing while they are doing micro level projects or mini projects or major projects or some research things. And next thing is about the engagement in a decision making. Because while they are involved in making anything, so like a policy making and decision making process, we should be crucial with them, making them to make in a correct way. That's what we can say for shaping a sustainable energy future, which includes advocating for renewable energy, influencing government policies, and providing input on energy solutions. Because we can't say that yes, we can do on our own, because as per the policies are there, because it's already about the power systems and all. So we need to also identify the policies what are involved in that, and we should make them know. And next is about the skilled force. As we say, youth are a vital source of skilled labor for the renewables sector, contributing to the development and deployment, not only about the development and deployment of renewable energy technologies, which includes roles in engineering, technology, and business development. Because not only about the engineering part and the technology part, they're also useful for the business developments of our country and of our states also. And lastly is about the increased awareness and adoption. Because the youth, here I used the word the youth means nothing but the students, or the kids, the children. They need to know about what we are doing. That means nothing but the awareness, and they need to indulge into it. They need to involve into it, and they need to adopt that thing. That is nothing but about more receptive to renewable energy technologies and more likely to adopt them. Then not only about that, their awareness and willingness to support renewable energy are often linked to greater access to education, as well as social media and awareness campaigns. Because why I use the word here, because initially I'm telling about this not to take part in social media. But because of this social media only, I used to got to know about this IGEN, like Facebook or WhatsApp community and all. So not only we, as a faculty member or an academician, we need to learn each and every day to compete with the present youth and present generation. And not only that, they also need to be involving about any awareness campaigns are there, any awareness programs are there. That's the part what we can say about the increased awareness and adoption. The youth has to be involved. Next slide, please. Yeah, this is the part, as I said, the youth education innovation, as we are calling it, as a powerful trio. When the researchers and the survey gives that in the 21st century, young people are more globally connected than ever. How they are connected means because now if I see here, the person, this Dinesh sir from the other country, he has been giving his lecture and we are listening here. So the students of our states also getting connected with them and knowing what is going on throughout. And recently, as sir has said about the thing happened in the Spain, or recently what are the wars that have happened, everything we are going to be connected. And there is nothing but access to digital platform has enabled them to mobilize, advocate, and innovate on a scale unimaginably just a few decades ago. Because earlier, if it is talking about the 2020 screen, 2020 and before the pandemic thing, no one knows. These online sessions, we never know. But we are habituated to learn, and now instead of the offline, many are preferring the online so that they can't waste their other times. They can invest their time irrespective of their academic classes and all. And with the technology at their fingertips, they leverage social media, artificial intelligence, entrepreneurship to create real world solutions. So these people, the youth can do that. And not only that, across the world, young leaders are working within their communities to address pressing issues, access to education, healthcare, and clean water. So because here we are using the word called access to education. Now this education, because the motto of this IGEN, as I have seen, is in a different aspect of some record or some other things like marathon, walkathon, ideathon, hackathon, and all the energathon. But after listening to the session of the previous one, because why it was delayed, why it has been happened, I'm pretty not sure. But it gave us also some insightful things of how the electrical engineering is there, how the PSUs are going to be conducted, how the students are they can get their jobs and all. We used to get the information. If anyone is really interested, these things can be known. Now, that's the part what we can say, connecting from the about the education, not only the education, the healthcare and the clean water. Nowadays, if you see the healthcare systems, earlier days, if you want to go to a clinic and get the appointment, there we have to get the reports and then only. But nowadays, what we're saying in the mobile system, we can just in the app, some doctors say or some others say, I'm not promoting it. Some other things they say that they will come to your doorstep, they will get the reports, they will get take your samples and will be getting the reports. And not only getting the reports, if you want the assistance of a doctor, you can connect with the doctor. If you want assistance with the nutrition, you can connect it with them. That's the part what we can say about the healthcare. And clean water also. Water, the municipal waters or from the rivers we used to get earlier days, but nowadays the water purifier system is in our hoses only, so that we can have the equipment in and we can get all the things. And these are not all connected and initiated and innovated by the youth with their education and with their innovative thoughts. And these local initiatives demonstrate that meaningful change does not always require large-scale movements. It can start with a small but determined effort. I think compulsory there should be a determination, and there should be the basic efforts also from the students. Yeah, can I get the next slide? And the role of academia, because as I said, the youth they can do. And what the education, because not only knowing all these things, education is also more needed. So that how the academics, how the academia people, how the faculty or the professors or the principals or the directors or the researchers, whoever called as the teachers or professors or the lecturers, what is their role in this part, in this renewable energy sources? First thing is about not only teaching their the curriculum of your syllabus and all, research and development. That is nothing but, and next, nurturing their talent, identifying the right students who are going to have, who are having in their minds about their innovative thoughts, and collaborating and partnerships, how they can communicate and how they can collaborate with any industries if required, or how can they talk to the lecturers or their students or their professors. and bridging the gap between the theory and practice, because all the theoretical things we just teach them, and we just say that this is going to be happen if you correct like this. Not only that, but practical things also has to be made by the students. That's about what I can say here. The research and development explains us about the academic institutions or the testing grounds for new ideas and the development of innovative energy technologies. And the research in universities and the research labs pushes the boundaries of knowledge and leads to breakthrough in renewable energy. That's about the R&D development can be done. And about the nurturing talent, academia plays a crucial role in educating and training the next generation of energy professionals, including engineers, scientists, and policy experts. And then about the collaboration and partnerships. So that, as I said, the institutions or the universities need to collaborate with industry, government agencies, and other academic institutions to develop new technologies and solutions. So that this collaborative approach is essential for accelerating the energy transition. And once if it is done, the gap between the industry and the institute, that is what we say the IISCT or the NAC, they ask about the NBA people, they're asking about the industry institute collaboration or industry institute interaction, or nowadays calling as internships for the students. That's about what again. So the academy helps to bridge the gap.
Actually, we are running out of time, sir. You can just go for the conclusion.
Between theoretical knowledge and practical, ensuring that okay, we can move faster. That's the main thing what I thought of, the role of youth and role of academia. The combination of these things can give us sustainable things. Yeah, next slide. Yeah, innovations. So what type of innovations can we find out? Residential wind turbines, solar canopies. I'm not explaining much. Renewable energy, natural gas. Next slide, please. Yeah, EV vehicles, then the smart inverters, sand batteries, food waste power panels. So there are few innovative things in this present driving of innovations. Yeah, next thing. Yeah, about the success stories. Because here I want to highlight one person, that is a company called as a Niemann's. Because why I thought of choosing this topic also, when the posted the links, so these are the topics to be taken as an explanation or your ideas and all. Because he's my first batch student who has done graduation in electronics and communication engineering, Taranjit Singh, who has studied over here. He has started one company called as Renewable Sources about the plastic, with the zero plastic, all the things. So this is a part of the Niemann's is a footwear brand co-founded by Taran Chabria, and of course the background, the role, what he has done, the sustainable practices and all. And the next slide, please. I'm not taking much. By combining the innovative designs and all, he is a part. He has taken a step forward, and you can see if you have time, I can share this. I have already shared to the person, the Fariza ma'am. You can get the details. So the whatever, because not only that the student taking like this, and I myself am using the same products to make others also know. If they ask, I can say this is from my student, and they are using all this, the renewable energy sources. The next thing, next slide, please. Of course, the challenges, opportunities, what they have is about the intermittency. Infrastructure is needed. These are the challenges the people be facing, policy and regulations. And the opportunities about job creations, energy independence, innovation, and sustainable development. Next slide. And call to action, what to be done. If these people are having the first step is to learn more, get involved locally, join the conversations, pursue education and research renewable energy, collaborate with others to drive innovations, so that empowering the women entrepreneurs, young innovators changing the world, because the future is in their hands. The last slide, next one. Yeah, the final thought, what I can say in this good time is nothing but together we can create a sustainable future powered by renewable energy. That's the part what I can say. The role of youth and academia containing with this ENERGATHON. And thanks for giving me the opportunity. Last slide. Yeah, of course. I can say thank you. Thanks for giving the opportunity. Happy learning and happy innovating. Yes, sir, Ramesh sir, as of your hurry, I have thought of completing it fast.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I would like to thank you, sir, for your empowering insights. You have shown us how academic institutions and young innovators can act as powerful accelerators of the renewable movement, shaping a sustainable future. Now, I would like to introduce the next speaker for the today's session. It is my honor to introduce our next speaker. He is Dr. Amudavel Jayavel, a senior lecturer in Game and Artificial Intelligence, CEM, De Montfort University, UK. Dr. Amudavel is an accomplished researcher in computer science with deep expertise in generative adversarial networks, GANs, computer vision, artificial intelligence, and big data analysis. With over a decade of teaching and research experience, his work resides at the cutting edge of deep learning, including groundbreaking enhancement in image enhancement, super resolution, image to image translation. His recent innovation creatively combined optics and AI to reconstruct image with remarkable clarity, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in computational imaging. A passionate educator and technologist, Dr. Amudavel is committed to making advanced technologies both accessible and impactful, particularly for solving real world challenges and promoting inclusive digital transformation. Today, he will be sharing his insight on technology frontiers, AI, storage, and smart energy solution. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Amudavel Jayawel. Sir.
Yeah, I'll share the screen now. Yes, my screen is visible for you. Hello.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, am I audible to you now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll start my presentation. Very good evening to one and all. So thanks for inviting me to join this wonderful session. Before getting into the topic, because I'll be working on, as she's rightly mentioned, I'll be working on generative AI models and GAN related stuff. So I think this is the right time to mention why generative models are so important and what is the drawback of generative AI models and kind of things we can discuss it now. So basically, generative AI models such as large language models and image generators are increasingly scrutinized for their substantial energy consumption and environmental impact. Training a single large model like GPT-3 means that we'll be using the Chat GPT and Sora and whatever the things we'll be using now as of nowadays can consume approximately around 1,300 megawatts of electricity comparable to the annual energy usage of about 130 US homes. So similarly, the training, the Bloom model estimated around like 50 metric tons of CO2 equivalent to multiple transient flights. So beyond electricity, so these models also demand significant water sources also. For instance, training a GPT-3 is estimated to have consumed approximately like 7 lakh liters of fresh water, primarily for cooling data center infrastructure. So these has to be taken care of. So for that, we need to have uh, some kind of measures to curtail that. So in this session, I'm going to discuss few things about that. Yeah. So in today's world, about when we are talking about the powerful convergence of technologies, so artificial intelligence, energy storage, and smart energy solutions, each of these represents a significant advance in own right. But together, they form a technological ecosystem that can address some of the world's most pressing challenges. For example, you can say that climate change, energy access, and sustainable infrastructure. Today, I'll walk through how this convergence is shaping the future of global development, infrastructure, and sustainability. So, usually, what happens is we are at a very critical juncture in both our energy and technological timelines. So, the convergence of AI, storage, and smart energy systems is enabling new models of sustainability, ones that are centralized, driven, data driven, and deeply intelligent. So, these systems aren't just about efficiency, they are about equity, adaptability, and resilience. So when we frame this within the United Nations suitable sustainability development goals, particularly like SD7 or else clean energy, or else we can say that infrastructure and SDG 13 on climate action. So we see how impactful this trial of technologies really is. Next, when we are dealing with the rise of AI as a frontier technology, this artificial intelligence has transitioned from being a theoretical concept to a daily driver of change across multiple industries. In the context of energy, especially, AI plays a very vital role in real-time analytics, data, demand forecasting, fault detection, and energy optimization. It empowers both consumers and grid operators to make data-driven decisions that results in lower emissions and high system reliability. By enabling adaptive control, AI becomes a cornerstone of sustainable infrastructure and an accelerator for renewable integration. Next, when we are moving to AI in energy sector, so basically AI is not just making energy systems smarter; it is also making them more human aware. So, though predictive maintenance AI minimizes downtime and reduces, it also reduces the repair cost and enhances the reliability of infrastructure assets. It helps forecast renewable energy production, manage grid stability, and even simulate climate scenarios to improve planning. So these functions support the scaling of solar, wind, and hydro projects, bringing gap between intermittent generation and continuous demand. Next, when we are dealing with the smart energy systems, so these systems leverage IoT devices, digital meters, and intelligent platforms to create a real-time feedback loop between energy producers and consumers. So these connectivity empowers and users to adjust consumption, automate devices, and contribute to the energy ecosystem. So these systems enable demand side flexibility, allowing cities to manage loads more efficiently and reduce carbon footprints. By enabling local generation and storage, they contribute to decentralization, energy equity, and smarter urban living. Next, when we see the breakthroughs in energy storage, so we basically know that energy storage is the unsung hero of clean energy integration. Without it, renewable sources like solar and wind remain limited by time and weather. So we are now seeing breakthroughs in battery technology, solid state for the longevity, lithium ion for mobility, and hydrogen for grid scale capacity. Storage not only ensures 24 by 7 power availability, but also supports peak shaving like backup power and energy arbitrage, making our energy systems more stable, efficient, and responsive. Next, when we are moving to the convergence AI, that is the combination of AI, storage, and smart energy. So that is a core heart of our topic today. So when these technologies converge, the result is very transformative. AI algorithms analyze grid connection conditions in the very real time. So while storage systems balance supply and demand with unmatched speed, and smart systems orchestrate in all for maximum efficiency. This intelligent infrastructure is resilient to shocks, adaptable to change, and critical to future-ready cities. The convergence isn't just an upgrade; it's a paradigm shift of how we think about energy and sustainability. Next, I would like to highlight some of the few key case studies for you. So first, let's look at some real-world applications. First one, we can say that DeepMind's partnerships with the UK National Grid uses machine learning to optimize data center energy use, achieving a 15% of reduction. Next, we can say that is Tesla's virtual power plant in Australia combines home battery systems to form a decentralized AI-managed energy network. Next, in India, so the Smart Metering National Program is giving millions of households the tools to control and understand their energy usage. These initiatives show us how AI, storage, and smart systems can deliver measurable benefits at a scale. Next, when we are going to the future directions, so looking at to the horizon, several emerging trends stand out. Green AI focused on reducing the energy footprint of training and deploying large models will help ensure that the digital innovation doesn't come at a climate cost. Quantum computing. So nowadays it is an emerging topic now. The quantum computing may soon be enable a rapid solving of complex grid optimization problems. Blockchain and edge AI will further decentralize energy systems, enabling a peer-to-peer trading and real-time decision making at the local level. So these features paths reinforce the importance of aligning technological innovation with sustainability goals. So to conclude that we are not just talking about individual technologies, we are talking about foundational shift in how societies manage, distribute, and consume energy. AI, storage, and smart energy systems are collectively redefining what's possible and what's not possible. They are making infrastructure more intelligent, energy more equitable, and cities more sustainable. Most importantly, they provide a very clear pathway towards achieving the sustainable development goals. Now, it's the right time to invest in their integration, scale their impact, and ensure they benefit communities around the world. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening perspectives on how cutting-edge technologies from AI to energy storage are redefining the front frontiers of clean, intelligent, and efficient power system. Now, let me introduce the third speaker of this session. It is a privilege to introduce our next distinguished speaker, Dr. Veera Venkata Ramarao Pokanati, Professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at MVSR Engineering College, Hyderabad. With over 2 decades of experience in teaching, research, and academic leadership, Dr. Ramarao has served in multiple prestigious institutions, including Sri Vishnu Engineering College for Women and Tirumala Engineering College, holding roles such as Dean of Research and Development, Professor and Head of Department, and Vice Principal. He holds a PhD in Electrical and Electronics Engineering from Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University and has been a driving force in both academic excellence and institutional growth. In addition to his academic contribution, Dr. Ramarao is also a guest speaker, research supervisor, entrepreneur, and certified insurance advisor, reflecting a multifaceted commitment to professional and societal development. Today, he will present on the crucial topic, Grid of the Future, Integrating Renewable Energy at Scale. Please join me in welcoming Dr. V.V. Ramarao. Sir?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah, my presentation is visible.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
I'll make it full view. Otherwise, just can share. Yeah. So coming to this, is it full view available now?
Yes, sir, it is available.
So of course, I was given that future grids and renewable energy integration. With the running short of time, just I'll quickly go through that. The whatever facts and goals, then what is our India stance, and what is that the recommendations. And before starting, let me give my slogan. Always I used to talk like energy exists everywhere and energy exists everything. Nowadays, of course, internet of everything like that. Okay, energy exists everything, and whatever slides I am presenting, it is not my own, and of course, it is the from the several reports actually, and that is why I have given the links also on the side of this presentation. And so coming to the SDG, that is Sustainable Development Goal 7, affordable and clean energy, we all know that, we all familiar. And between 2000 and 2018, electricity is increased, of course. Nowadays, we are seeing that increasing demand, increasing utilization also on the other side, and to almost 78 to 90%. Still 10% people are there who are not using, or it is not available, no access to the affordable electricity. That's what we have to, being researchers or technologists or sustainable development engineers, have to look at that part. Investing in solar and wind, thermal, improving energy productivity and ensuring energy for all is vital if we are to achieve SDG 7 by 2030. That is what actually I got through the report, and these are all facts actually. So maybe one can go through the facts through the report given in the SDG or UNDP, that is website, and that's what I told you. Out of 100, 10 people are still lacks electricity, or 1 out of 10 people still lacks, and 40% still emissions. We need to cut. We need to reach out its climate goals without any without new technology. That's what. And here we are seeing that the job market is also increasing in renewable energy, almost 18 million. Actually, a record employment, we are seeing that a remarkable employment, 11.5 million people in Europe. And it is increasing day by day. Even we are also part of that renewable energy employment, renewable energy sector employment. Our India is also contributing. much larger extent. Okay, in this what I understood from the India's renewable energy report, that is through MNRE and all. And this is what actually 2.8 billion, almost a third of the one third, means we can say that world's population still rely on polluting and unhealthy fossil fuels and all. That is what actually we have to look at, and by looking at these facts, okay, one has to set the goals and targets as per the ENDP, that is SDGs and all. So here we have to ensure affordable, reliable, and modern or sustainable energy services, and increase substantially the share of renewable energy in the entire globe. That is what actually are can double the global rate of improvement, and all these goals are listed in the, of course, no need, needless to say, actually last year November I was surprised to see that the India's remarkable achievement is what hope I am audible and visible, right? My PPT is visible, and I am quickly going through the these statistics. And we are top three, surpassing Germany also, surpass Germany in energy generation by wind and solar. I don't know how many of have gone through this report. So energy capacity hits what last year. I came across this small poster in Government of India website, and here see that 22% of electricity generated by clean energy sources, and wind and solar accounted for 10% and 24, almost 25 gigawatts of solar capacity added in 2024 or 2x in 2023, almost two times. See, up till 2023 it is 12 or 15, something like that. This is what actually next image shows that what is the increase in our surge in solar energy, that is increase almost 27.9%. See, 2023 we have got 72 gigawatt, and till October 2024 92.12 gigawatt. And wind energy, if you see that till October 23 44, and October till October 24 47.7. But overall the increase is almost 30%. We have seen that. And what are the states? Okay, they are contributing, our states driving this renewable energy. Maybe top is Rajasthan, but we are fortunate that two people are also there. Tamil Nadu third rank is there, right? India's total electricity generation almost 500 gigawatt. Out of 50% of the total capacity, we are having renewable energy now. That is what actually the India renewable energy, and the energy access, right? What way it is going to reduce the poverty or meeting the SDG 1. Okay, still though, the beyond access 1.18 billion in energy poverty despite rising technology and renewable energy integration. All these things and penetration of renewable energy into the grids. So this is because of this poverty's lack of adequate, reliable, and affordable energy for lighting, cooking, heating, and other daily activities. See, if you are able to provide adequate and reliable and affordable and clean energy for various needs of the society, like lighting, cooking. Nowadays, we are seeing that only heating and transportation. We are seeing that renewable energy for heating and e-mobility, like that. You should not limit this renewable energy, to only just transportation and heating, even cooking, lighting, and other daily activities, right? So that it is going to increase the welfare and economic development. So without consistent access to reliable and affordable energy, even those in electrified areas miss out on the many benefits. That is why to reach the benefits to the larger section or least bothered section also, that below poverty, something like that BPL, then you can say that you can increase, we can reduce the poverty and increase the economy, or powering economies, delivering essential services and support. Hope my presentation is going on. That is, slides are changing without any disturbance. And this is what actually the initiatives and partnerships. Of course, it is also reported in ENDP, that is rising ENDP for 6, that is small island developing states and developing countries and small countries like that to the extent. And that's what actually we are seeing that nearly 600 million people in sub-Saharan Africa living without access to electricity. 600 million people out of the 1.18 billion people in the entire globe. So majority of the people are there in sub-Saharan Africa, and that is why this Mission 300 is a great initiative led by the World Bank and the African Development Bank (AFDB). So it's an ambitious initiative to connect at least 300 million people by 2030 to the grid. That's what giving affordable, accessible, and reliable power, that is sustainable power or electricity. And also, apart from that, the Mission 300 led by World Bank and African Development Bank, this UNDP Sustainable Energy Hub is also a network of partners that work alongside countries to transform energies. This is also reported. And in parallel, this SITS, UNDP SITS, this is what UNDP SITS diagram, you can see that ranking up for SITS, okay, climate change and digital, going digital, and transformation for improved economy of the life. And what is the energy action supporting this SDG 1? So there are 5 steps given in the UNDP, okay, the report itself: enhancing energy and climate resilience, and then leveraging the innovative financing and depth smart solutions for a just energy transition. Just energy transition is one initiative actually took by this UNDP. Okay,
Ramaram, we can
I'm going. I'm
conclude.
going. Yeah, this is what actually mine is. My talk is actually really speaking future grids and renewable energy integration, and okay, to develop the future grids and at a larger scale renewable energy sources integration, you need to go through the planning, connecting, operating, and coordinating. And what the planning covers, and what is the model required, and what is the connecting, and what is the operating, one can understand through this. And this is given by McKinsey company industry, that is electric power and natural gas. Insights how grid operates can integrate, grid operators can integrate. Okay, then modular architecture, and nowadays actually it is all required, especially the what we call grid friendly renewable energy generation and renewable energy integration or connection to the grids. That is what is very much important. Grid application process one has to take care, and technology, that is new hardware, IoT, emerging technology, AI, and all for management, monitoring, and storage solutions. Then coordinating internally, externally, right? Operating model. What is internally operating model? People, workforce, right sizing, talent and capabilities, structure, governance, responsibilities, etc. Externally, cooperation with energy markets, okay, and the stakeholders and all, right? Renewable energy sources are energy sources developers and all that. And so coming to the recommendations, I think this is the last one. This is what integrating variable, because see, when it comes to renewable energy, it is variable. So variability and uncertainty, right? You have to take care of, these are the challenges. And balancing of generation and load over time scales of less than 1 hour. Energy balancing of generation and load over times of more than 1 hour. These are all challenges on the left side, and these are all solutions suggested. Actually, I am not suggesting. This is actually National Renewable Energy Laboratory USA has given some solutions for meeting or overcoming the challenges of variability, uncertainty, and all these things. So thank you, IGEN ENERGATHON. Though we are running short of time actually, that's why I was ran through fast. And India is almost half of the renewable energy now, and we are targeting 500 gigawatt from non-fossil sources by 2030. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Ramesh sir, and your IGEN team. Thank you, Farida madam, for a nice introduction. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your deep and visionary insights into building resilient and scalable energy grids that can support the future of renewable integration on a global scale. Now, let me introduce the fourth speaker of today's session. It's my pleasure to introduce our next esteemed speaker, Dr. V. Gayatri, Senior Assistant Professor at the Center for Clean Environment, VIT Vellore. Dr. Gayatri is a dynamic researcher and passionate advocate for renewable energy, energy storage, climate change mitigation, and sustainability with an impactful research journey that began in 2010. A gold medalist in solar energy from Anna University, she earned her PhD in renewable energy storage in 2018 with support from the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Government of India. Her academic excellence has taken her to the University of Warwick as an intern and as a keynote speaker to the University of Offenburg, Germany, at the 5th International Conference on Smart Grid and Clean Energy. Dr. Gayatri holds 6 Indian patents, has published in reputed international journals, including Nature Scientific Reports, and recently presented India at BRICS Young Scientist Forum in South Africa. Her ongoing work includes leading international collaborations with Concordia University, Canada, and several European nations on sustainable energy and digital transformation in green technology. She is also a committed promoter of SDG 7, clean and affordable energy, gender equality, and STEM education for women with over 20 plus keynote talks across global platforms. Beyond academia, she is also a recognized voice in Tamil Nadu's media landscape, advocating for education, sustainability, and women empowerment. Today, she'll be sharing her insights on policy pathways enabling global renewable revolutions. Please join me in welcoming Dr. V. Gayatri. Ma'am. Gayatri, ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible to all?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay. I'm just trying to share my screen. I just want to take a second. 1 minute. Hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to thank Ramesh sir, who is a very dynamic person who organizes such kind of programs very often and motivate the young generation, and Fariza ma'am for making me to this platform. So I'm happy enough to talk about policy pathway enabling the global renewable revolution. So as the title says today, can we go towards 75% renewable? To put it in very nutshell, I don't want to take much time. To be very precise, we know that the present installed capacity is somewhere around 250 gigawatt in renewable energy when we talk about India. But when you talk about it globally, it has crossed 4,000, nearly 5,000 gigawatt we are nearing actually. So the nearly 15% of a jump we have got in renewable installation globally. So how we are going to manage this sudden shift? So when something goes very fastly, we normally call it in thermodynamics in terms of entropy, how it goes so faster and what kind of chaos that happens actually. So when certain installation goes so faster, we have to talk about the tariff. Different kind of customers are over there. How this renewable tariff and PPA agreements can be managed and what kind of investment plans we can take. And whether we do have that much of rooftop spacing to go with solar, and how is the conditions for wind system in India. Beyond everything, we talk about the electric vehicle, but what are the challenges and practical difficulty in electric vehicle? So are we really addressing all these issues or not? But in my point of view, many of these things are still in the R&D perspective, still inside the point of a laboratory. But that has not yet popped out. We can see some certain electric buses that we still travel, but we can manage the time limit. The normal bus that goes for within 5 hours, but whereas a EV bus or EV vehicle takes nearly 3 times more than the journey. So there are a lot of cliches and itches when we see about the renewable installations and when we go towards renewable energy. So how the government is also trying to manage all these things. Actually speaking, now the investment level has keep on increasing, and there are a lot of reports that says ARENA, all these things, they say when you go for renewable installation, what is the amount of GHG emission reduction we get, and what is the amount of reduction in the earth temperature, and all these things are a positive side. As an environmentalist, when we see we are trying to mitigate out a lot of climatic issues. On the other side, there are other problems when we go for renewable technologies. As the previous speaker has pointed out, we have an issue of intermittency. So in order to mitigate this kind of issues of intermittency, one has to go for storage technology. But what storage technology has to be chosen for what application is the biggest question. Say for example, suppose in my house, I'm installing a 1.5 or 1 tier of air conditioner in my house for a cooling application. In that case, government has to bring out some policy. If I'm going for solar PV driven refrigeration system or air conditioning system, so this much subsidy we can provide. So all these templates are already there in the MNRE website and everywhere. But the problem is that there is a gap between the government and as well as the consumers, the common people. So academic people and industrial people should join in hands to bridge this gap. That is the biggest policy in the issue in the policy development. So we already have these kind of systems, but those systems were not taken to the common people. So like there is an increased investment and government is also doing a lot of things, but the problem is that that has not reached the common people. So when we have an agenda for 2030 of shifting to 75% renewable, the policy notes were already developed, but if it has to be in practicality, they should also understand the intermittency issues and how to address these intermittency issues by incorporating some storage technologies. So then what kind of storage? As I already told, the people are very well aware about only the battery storage technology, but that is alone not the technology. We have thermal storage technology. We have pumped hydro storage where you don't have the geological constraints or anything. Then you have compressed air energy storage. You have multiple storage system. That's why the government has launched a lot of mission. We are still aware about only the JNNism. After that, the government has given with wind energy mission, smart grid mission, and then enhanced energy efficiency. Multiple number of missions are there. But whether these missions were achieved or not, that's the next question. We have even electric vehicle mission is there, and then a hydrogen mission is newly launched. We have a lot of missions over here. But when we see in practicality, whether all these missions were accomplished positively or not is the biggest question. It has not been accomplished. Why? Because there are two reasons. One is economic issues for the affordability of common people, though there are certain subsidies are available. And second thing is lack of awareness. So one has to take care of these two things. One is an academician and industrial people. We are still talking, but we are not taking that to the next level. So just because of talking is not going to change anything. So if you want to see the real change, it has to be taken to the common people platform, and they should be ready enough to go for all these kind of installations. And again, as I already said, the transition has started coming everywhere. When I talk about the compressed air energy storage, now all the compressors are driven by solar PV plant in petrol bunks, and even some wind turbines were also there to drive the compressors. So we see that pneumatic industries or heavy metal industries, anything. When you saw about building, it's a commercial building or a residential building or a malls or theaters, everywhere now people have started installing solar photovoltaic systems. So like industry, building, transportation, everywhere the penetration of renewable has come. But the challenge is with respect how you're going to manage that penetration. Again, one biggest flaw is agriculture. When it comes to agriculture sector, there is still a reluctancy or some kind of resistance that prevail among the agricultural people or farmers who are not aware about how to operate such systems. The practical training and skilled manpower is little less in India. We have manpower, but we have nice NIVE. There are so many organizations to give training, but still that is not sufficient. Academic organizations should come forward to enlighten and to educate these kind of people, and they should do a lot of activities like this. And again, when we talk about net zero policy, again, renewable energy is very crucial in achieving net zero emissions, and we are there are multiple number of documents have been formulated all over the country towards developing so many policies. But all these are in policy level, and they have also made some pact and treaty between the countries to understand how to achieve this net zero target. But again, this is all in document format. But if this really has to contribute to the GDP and as well as to the economic growth of the nation, obviously one has to think what are all the possible way of doing research, development, demonstration, deployment, and commercialization. I think we are still standing in research and development. We have not gone to the demonstration point. That is, we have to see the technology readiness level and how far it is easy to go to the commercialization part. Once the commercialization is done, it has become a showroom product, everything. So renewable product should become a showroom product. The common people can go and purchase, and they should know how to maintain, how should do service and everything. If all these things are done, I think there is not going to be any issue by going for 75% or even 100% of penetration of renewable energy. So again, coming to the corporate power purchase agreement, of course, there are a lot of PPA models we have developed. We know what are the different models like RESCO and then CAPEX model. Different models are there. And everywhere there is an addition of renewable in every year, right? If you see from 2015 to 2023, there is a lot of addition has happened. So the corporates are developing more plants, and as well as they are also, one biggest issue is many people say that our lands has been grabbed for solar installation or something like that. But we need to very clearly understand the underutilized and unutilized lands has been taken. It's not the agricultural land. So we have to bring that awareness to the common people and how to utilize the available roof space in a proper modality for the execution of all these these kind of renewable projects and should make understand how this PPA agreement and bidding process that happens. This is all a very it is all some terms which is not known to the layman point of view. So one need to take care of all these things to make the common people to understand. Again, as I already told, I'll just take another 2 minutes and close it off. As I already told, we have energy storage demand because renewable cannot act independently. So the renewable market is going to sweep like anything. It is going to set to double to 6 times from 2016 to 2030. That has already started, and we are in the shift phase. Now we are in the transition phase. So we need to understand developing small nano grids and micro grids that has been operated, because nearly 160 million of people in India still don't have electricity, upon we are counting the tribal peoples who are living over there in a very darker portion. So we need to take care of these kind of people. As a researcher, we should have that awareness to do for a common people. Again, now there is a lot of changing mindset in industry. They're thinking about how we can develop some novel functional materials and how to increase the efficiency of photovoltaic panels by going with nano material and coating and all these things. But now the research has become transdisciplinary research that has made the cost effectiveness in the renewable technology. I think that is a biggest revolution that has happened in the renewable industry. But still that has to go on, because the efficiency of the photovoltaic panel or the module has reached only 24% after adopting the nano dopants and coating. But that is still not sufficient enough, because in the early stage, it was just 6% when it was invented in Bell Laboratory. But now it has reached 24%, which is a drastic change. But still a lot of other things has to be taken care when you integrate it as a complete system. Innovation is required in storage side, converter side, inverter side, and then transmission side, distribution side. Everywhere it has to be taken care, and those things has to be brought into the policy by collaboration between the policy makers, academician, and as well as the industry people and all the other stakeholders into single platform. Again, as I already told, I have executed one project on with Concordia University for developing energy storage in the sustainable smart building. So again, building requires more amount of thermal comfortness. If it is going to be a hot country, it requires for cool energy, and if it's going to be cool country, it requires for building heating and thermal comfortness. So in such cases, like lot of renewable energy systems have been into reality. But one has to take care how the regulatory policies have been developed depending upon the different conditions of the different climatic conditions of the country, and what are the regimes and set limits for those countries. So based on that, one has to see like what are the possible notes that has to be taken into the policy account. Again, the EV growth, as I already told, that EV growth has been nearly 36% in 2023, and it is hitting this much billions of amount, and biofueling, all these other processes have been into picture for transportation. Even you have this hydrogen-based vehicle. There is a competition between hydrogen-based vehicle and as well as e-vehicle. So which is going to win the war in upcoming days is not very sure. But both of them are taking a very good lead in coming days. So as I already told, we have a higher demand because now we have nearly 25% of demand from the generation what we are actually having. So our installed capacity is nearly 240 gigawatt, but that is not sufficient enough. We still have to go more on renewable perspective, avoiding the oil and other non-fossil fuel-based power generation. So this is all our demand. And as I already said, the decentralized generation, when it comes to decentralized generation, there are two major challenges where policy has to be taken care. One is on energy storage, and second is on developing a proper control, automation, and measuring mechanism. So like systems like SCADA development and all these things. And nowadays people have gone for IoT integrated sensors and measuring units and AI algorithm and predictive mechanism. So all these things, bringing some policy note on all these things are little challenged, but it has to be taken care by the younger generation and budding engineers who are still working on this arena. Again, agriculture, as I already told, people just use it for irrigation purpose. Still more, there are a lot of ways to go on. So people still has to think on all these things, and integrated policy is required. Now we have policy, but that countries are not integrated together to develop a policy that can suit for the so many countries together under the treaty or a pact, so that all the countries can get benefited in a better way. I think we have a lot of installation projects, but still there are some connectivity issues are there, some critical grid stability issues are there, transmission congestion issues are there. So all these things has to be taken into account so that we make a proper link between the generation, transmission, and distribution. Again, coming to the ambition into action, as I already told, fossil fuel is going to be off and out because it's a very finite resource, as we all know. So we need to have a balance and a very good developed grid infrastructure, that brings the environment friendly, sustainable, and at the same time it has to be taken care of all the economic factors and the other level of investment. And I'll go to my last slide. Just want to show this. One side we are thinking about the environment, and the other side we are thinking about the required investment. Government is ready to do the investment, but it is all of us to look into care that we have to see what kind of research we are doing and how and what percentage it will contribute to the society in a better way. And thanks again for the opportunity to Ramesh sir and as well as Fariza ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for emphasizing the crucial role of forward-thinking policies and institutional frameworks in steering the global shift towards a cleaner, renewable powered future. We extend our deepest gratitude to all our distinguished speakers, Dr. David, Dr. Amudavel, Dr. Ramarao, and Dr. Gayatri for sharing their expertise, experience, and visionary outlook. Your voice have illuminated how renewable energy and global corporations are not isolated efforts but deeply interconnected missions that can reshape our world for the better. On behalf of IGEN ENERGATHON 2025, thank you all for being part of today's impactful session. May the insights we have gained today serve as a spark igniting new ideas, partnerships, and actions that drive the energy revolution forward. Let us continue working together for the greener. Thank you and have a green and grateful evening ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Fariza ma'am, for completing the session in a nice way. So we are completing our session, that is open speaker session 2030 energy shift. Can the world go 75% renewable? We had eminent speakers. So all the 4 speakers have given their expertise. And I think we are time to move on to the next event. So we are here with the ENERGATHON 2025 awards. So it will be taken care by Beno sir and Selvaraj sir. So I am now handovering the session to Beno sir and Selvaraj sir. Welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Beno, just a minute, Beno. Beno, just a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Beno, wait a minute. We'll getting ready. Beno, ready, Beno. Ready, Beno.
Good evening, all.
Beno, you can start. Beno.
Yeah. Good evening. The Institution of Green Engineers
Beno?
proudly. Is it audible? Hello?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
So, IGEN ENERGATHON ST Awards 2025 first edition So we have invited nominations from institutions, professionals, students across the globe to demonstrate their contribution towards SDG 7, 9, 11, 12, and 13. So a total of 155 nominations were received. After preliminary screening, again the peer-reviewed verification, around 25% nominations were non-academic partner institutions are not aligned with the award guidelines. They are rejected. Remaining 75% nomination, the eligible entries again underwent a rigorous peer review process. So only those with significant impact, quality documentation, and relevant to SDG 7, 9, 11, 12, and 13 only given for awards. So now I'm very happy and proud to announce the IGEN ENERGATHON STG Awards. Sir Ramesh sir, slide is ready. Ramesh sir. Yeah, sorry.
Just a minute, Beno.
Okay. So the winners list will be
Beno, we'll go for the announcement.
Yeah. So the winners list.
We are very happy that I think Beno already. So Beno already communicated about the IGEN Environthon Awards. It is the first time we are announcing the award winners, and we will have a separate function to distribute the awards. It was a happy note that after the version 1, 2, 3, 4, so with the request from the people and with the request from the partners, with the request from the participants, we had consolidated and come out with the plan of the awards, which is interlinked with the SDG goals. And we categorize, as our Vice President suggested, categorize the award into partner institution and non-partner institution, both industry and academic and the student communities like that. So in which we had received very good number of nominations the first time, and our team had a very good interaction with the people, and some award the team they had reviewed and nominated, and today the it is not the award distribution ceremony, it is the award announcement ceremony, and the award is going to be presented during the offline program, which we are planning to have in St. Joseph groups of colleges. In the St. Joseph groups of colleges, we have a partner program very soon. During that, we will have the award ceremony. So with that, we are happy to announce the award.
So the Institution of Green Engineers IGEN, first edition IGEN ENERGATHON STG Awards 2025 to recognize, celebrate, and amplify the contribution of academic institutions, professionals, students, startups, NGO, and industry leaders. So we are very proudly announce the winners of IGEN ENERGATHON Awards. First category, Academic Institution Performer Awards. So for holistic institutional commitment towards SDGs 7, 9, 11, 12, and 13. So these awards are going to award to St. Joseph's College of Engineering, Amet deemed to be University, St. Joseph's Institute of Technology, B.S. Abdur Rahman Crescent Institute of Science and Technology, KCG College of Technology, and Arjun College of Technology. Congratulations to all the academic institutions. Yeah, next we will move to second category, that is NGO category. So there, NGO for grassroots level sustainability actions and community engagement, the award goes to Vaigate Trust. Congratulations to Vaigate Trust NGO organization. Yeah, now very important and awaiting one award category is third one, Industry Professional Award. So Ramesh sir, next slide. Industry Professional Category Award. So this award for innovation and leadership, clean and sustainable process in industry. It goes to Dr. P.S. Kumar, Prithivi Glow and Healthcare Private Limited, and Dr. J. Aaron Clan, Ola Electric Mobility Limited, Bangalore. So congratulations to both Industry Professional Award winners. Next, the fourth category, Academic Professionals Award. For outstanding contribution in two categories, one is research publication. So the research publications, Dr. P. Jayaprakash, St. Joseph's Institute of Technology, Dr. P. Krishnan, St. Joseph's College of Engineering, Dr. L. Sai Ramesh, St. Joseph's Institute of Technology, and Dr. P. Saravanan, St. Joseph's College of Engineering. Hearty congratulations to all the professors for their outstanding contribution to sustainability research. Then the fifth category, Academic Professionals Award for outreach and mainly STG project involvement for remarkable efforts in community outreach and STG project-based actions, mainly STG 99 challenge. So the winners are Professor Sandana Lakshmi from Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, Dr. B. Jesus Govin from St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, Nagarkoil, and Professor Abraham Sion Singh from St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, Nagarkoil. So again, congratulations to the winners. Then the last category, Student Iconic Awards. These for student champions, STG champions in STG 5, 7, 9, 12 and 13. So now STG 13, J. Krishnan, yes, from St. Joseph Institute of Technology, and B. Harshit from Sri Iswar College of Engineering, Coimbatore. Again for STG 7, US Devoisha from St. Joseph's Institute of Technology, Lal Arjun from St. Joseph's College of Engineering, and Nitya Sri Iswar College of Engineering. So these three people for their STG 7 action, the Student Iconic Award will be given. And STG 9, Sugunaraj from St. Joseph's Institute of Technology and Josiga from St. Joseph's College of Engineering. So, hearty congratulations to all the winners, all the award winners. Your passion, innovation, and dedication continue to shape a more equitable and sustainable future for all. So, as our president told, an exclusive award ceremony will be organized separately to honor the all contributed winners, all the award recipients. So the venues are already declared: St. Joseph Institute of Technology, that group of colleges in physical mode. Date will be informed very soon. So all awardees, please attend the award ceremony also. So once again, I thank and congratulate the award winners. Also, I thank the reviewers for their wonderful support. And thank you so much for all the applicants and participants for the IGEN STG Awards 2025. Thank you all.
Thank you, Bano. Thank you so much for the announcement. And happy that you and your team had a wonderful job. And another one announcement that we had our session partners. So we are going to receive the nominations, one volunteer nomination from all the session partners. We have Educate Global. We have uh, Light for Millennium Foundation. So like that, we have 7 to 8 partners are there. The partners volunteer, which we are planning to appreciate through the IGEN ENERGATHON 2024 awards. We call it as a 2024 awards. So the nomination will be received by Anuradha ma'am. Maybe another 2 days it has to be finalized, and both this and that volunteer recognition award will be presented during the award ceremony. And I am very happy to welcome our valedictory chief guest, APJ Sheikh Dawu sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Without you, our session will not end. Energathon.
Thank you. Thank you
so
for inviting.
So now over to Sakira ma'am for the valedictory initiation.
So it's a very great day. We have started our ENERGATHON 2025 by 16th May, 8 a.m. So a very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to all the members who are present here in online mode and offline mode as well as. So it's a as we approach the final moment of IGEN ENERGATHON 2025, I am filled with the immense pride and heartful gratitude. So this is the 4th edition of our ENERGATHON 2025 we are going with, and we have started this ENERGATHON in lockdown COVID crisis by 2020 as a first edition. So it has truly been a historic and transformation across 20-25 minutes. Today we are here with this 4th edition, and we have united under the inspiration theme, Our Power and Our Planet, to take bold collective step towards the global energy sustainability. With the unwavering support of 25 global partners, 25 leading academic institutions, 25 industry and academic leaders, we engage across 25 strategic energetic teams in continuous action orientation dialogue, making this event not only a record-breaking initiative, but a global green movement. We are proud that IGEN ENERGATHON 2025 and all the 4 edition have earned the certification from Asian Book of Records, World Record Certification Agency, Official World Records, with recognition extension to the European Union. So this acknowledgement or a testimonial to the power of collaboration and purpose-driven actions. So just to summarize this event, starting from yesterday 16th May 8 a.m. till now, we are going with n number of sessions. I invite Dr. Lakshmi ma'am to summarize the event, a quick summary. Lakshmi ma'am. Lakshmi ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You can start summarizing, ma'am, with a short, quick summary.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. IGEN ENERGATHON 2025, the 4th edition of the globally recognized energy action marathon, is currently underway, having commenced on May 16, 2025. We are in the set to conclude on May 18, 2025, which is organized by URI, IGEN, VGR, Green Circle.
Yes, ma'am, you can proceed.
Yes. It is echoing. Organized by URI, IGEN, Green Circle, and the Institute of Green Engineers. The event aims to set the world record between 20 and 25 minutes, approximately 33.75 hours. The continuous session focus on sustainable energy solutions. The key highlights are: the theme is aligned with the 55th today. The event theme is Our Planet, embracing global collaboration for sustainable energy. The marathon brings together 25 global partners, 25 academic institutions, 25 industry and academic leaders, over 25,000 participants engaging in discussion across 25 strategic themes. Our objective is focusing on shaping the sustainable energy action, advancing the energy triangle network, contributing to the progress of all 17 sustainable development goals, and deriving impactful discussions on energy policies at various levels. So this Energathon is modeled as 6 modules. The first module is enlightening the energy transition, policy, innovation, institutional action, which started at 8 a.m. and ended at 2 p.m. In that, we have 7 sessions, and the 7 sessions are taken by place by various parts of the country. And the second model is driving green solutions, youth voices, industry vision, and campus action. And the third model is Night of Innovation, Startup, Future Tech, and Climate Dialogue. Fourth module is Global Contact and International Synergy and Energy Partnership. Fifth model is Empowering the Communities, Grassroots Action and Green Education. Sixth model is Energizing the Future, Collaboration, Culture, and Closing Impact. So we are in the last session. This is a validated session. I move on to Dr. Sagira ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Brief summary of Energathon 2025. So it's 20-25 minutes. We have now in end stage. So with this, a happy thing that I have to announce that we are thrilled to announce that Energathon has officially set a new world record. That the moment has captured our certification video. I request backstage team to play the video.
So we are very happy to announce that very recently, 2 days back, we had received the official world record certification from Great Britain for the 2024. It take long time for processing, and so that is what today we announced. And the participants of 2024 and the partners of 2024, session partners of 2024, session partnering organization, all will receive the world record certificate. And that is a very happy note. And this and another happy note, today we had attempted the new world record, that is 36 hours new world record with the support of all the partners. And this which we are going to apply to the new another world record, and maybe we will wait to receive the it is not a matter of the world record, but the outcome of the report, as we told that we had normally communicate to the United Nations energy policy teams are there. And secondly, we will have the another that is a national policy, Indian government, and the state policy, Tamil Nadu government. This is what we will normally communicate, the Energathon. But Environthon is totally related to the Panchabuddhas and the COP. This is the world. Yes, you just share. So this is the new world record certifications which we received. Okay. So thank you all the people, those who partnering with us and those who supporting with us, particularly the participants last year. Because of you all, we had attempted, and this will be the motivation for the participants, partners, and for all us to take it to the next level of activities. Thank you, ma'am. Proceed over to Sakiram.
Thank you, sir. It's happy that for our hard work, we are getting some certifications and all. So this year also, we will expecting a few more awards and records from more global agencies. So now we are moving on to the validatory address. So at this time, it's my honor and privilege to welcome our distinguished guest for a validatory address, Mr. J. Sheikh Dawood, sir, from APJ Abdul Kalam International Foundation. He is also a director, AI and digital solution crypto technologies, and bringing with them over 20 years of global consulting experience in AI software development, cloud technology, and Web 3.0 solutions. So, with a footprint across more than 20 countries, he is a strong advocate for using technologies as a catalyst of sustainability, making him the ideal voice to conclude this landmark event. We are truly honored to have him with us to deliver the validatory address, sharing his insight on future sustainability event, energy innovation, and digital collaboration. So, a warm welcome, sir. You can proceed with the validatory address.
Yep. So good evening, everybody, and I'm really honored to be in this forum. As always, and every time when I participate something in IGEN, I find it interesting. Something new will happen. So this time, I think this atmospheric view where Dr. Ramesh sir is sitting. It's really exciting to see the with young minds. It's always good to see him. So thank you, sir, for inviting me. Thank you, everybody, for inviting me this validated speech. Okay, distinguished guest, brilliant participant, and passionate innovators. As we conclude this remarkable journey, IGEN and 2025, I stand before you filled with profound hope and inspiration. Over these past days, probably from yesterday morning, we have witnessed the extraordinary confluence of intellect, creativity, and determination of embodies of the very spirit of what may enter an India's visionary leader. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam always envisioned for our nation and world. The theme, Our Power, Our Planet, really exciting. It's not merely a catastrophe, it's profound declaration of responsibility. It acknowledges that the energy choices we make today will determine the planet we inherit tomorrow. And that I have witnessed this ENERGATHON affirms my belief that we are on right path. Celebrating innovation. To all participants who poured their heart and soul in the innovation, you have demonstrated that spirit of Dr. Kalam lives on. You have shown that technological solutions, when driven by compassion and environmental consciousness, can transform our relationship with energy and with our planet. The innovations presented here, the advanced renewable energy system to breakthrough energy storage solutions, from smart grid technologies to community-based energy management platforms, all share a common thread. They recognize that sustainable energy is not about technical efficiency, but about empowering communities, preserving our natural world. So the idea of doing conferences always brings curiosity to me. Why we do conference? Why we connect people? So I think I'm very fortunate in a way that I'm always connected with universities and college students and professors. They're all, I consider them as a mentors. All these professors, they're doing these conferences. You come up with a lot of different ideas. Anything if you look at last 100 years, and all innovation, invention happens through education system, right? So now this where Ramesh sir is there, and this is from a very great university. From there, he's representing. But I argue to consider this as my validatory speech. When we propose something to our community or engineers, so we think that this is an engineering problem. Energy is engineering problem or some scientific research problem, or it is for somebody else. But I want to propose this idea where we need to bring different walks of the life people to think about it. Where I'm proposing this idea to bring people from various sectors. Probably you may be wondering why we need to do that, but we need to think beyond what engineering today we can. So we have a very interesting problem ahead in terms of storage and how we can transform this clean energy into batteries and so on. So not only academics, students, NGOs, research institute, we'll have to look at how we can propose these ideas to common man. So I request to set up, we need to pick up a place in a village to propose, solar energy or some clean energy setup with couple of places at home, and how that transforms their lives. Practical ideas always, it gives us, some energy. It just not about talking ideas or presenting papers. I always believe some kind of, practical activity we should do that. So recently, I had an opportunity to talk to a couple of energy people. What I understand that coming years, uh, we can read a lot of papers, but we need to break through a point where how this clean energy can be, taught to our village people, because they need to understand what it is. So this solution, if it reaches villages, I think we have a very good advantage. With his friends, I would like to talk about the legacy of Dr. Kalam. He spoke on Wings of Fire. He was not just talking about aerospace achievements. He was referring to the transformative power of dreams coupled with determination. He believed that India's greatest resource is not minerals or land, but the minds of young people. So that's what I was talking. Dr. Kalam once said, dream is not the which you while sleeping. It is something that does not let you sleep. Hope you all guys, seen, India's power in defense. So same way, we can bring a lot of innovations in energy too. So our power, human element, when we speak of our power, we must recognize that true power lies not in kilowatts and megawatts, but in our collective will to change. Energy transitions are not merely technical challenges. They are social, cultural, and political journeys that require our unified commitment. The most sophisticated solar panel is worthless without a human decision to install it. The most efficient grid is meaningless without communities that embrace energy consciousness. This is why your innovations address behavioral change, community adaptation, and social equity in energy are particularly important. Dr. Kalam always empathized that technology must serve the least privileged. Energy justice must be at the heart of our energy resolution when the most vulnerable among us have reliable, clean, and affordable energy. Only then we can truly say we have succeeded. Our planet, the ultimate stakeholder. Our planet does not negotiate, it does not compromise. It simply responds to how we treat it. The climate crisis we face today, it's accumulated result of choices we made without considering the S as stakeholder in our development. The brilliant solutions I have seen this Enerathon gives me hope that we are finally learning to listen to what planet has been telling us by harnessing renewable energy, minimizing waste, by designing closed loop system. Your innovation acknowledges that we must work with nature, not against it. The words of Dr. Kalam, if we are not friendly to nature, nature will not be friendly to us. Your work demonstrates this understanding and practical scalable ways. From competition to collaboration. So while IGEN Enerathon is structured as competition, is truly victory lies in collaboration. The energy challenges we face to vast of any signal solution. What we need is an ecosystem of innovations working harmony. I argue all winners and participation alike to view today not as an end point but a beginning. From the partnerships, share knowledge, integrate your solution, the synergy between your ideas could catalyze exponential impact. The road ahead. As you leave this another thought and return to your laboratories, companies, and communities, remember that the true test of innovation is implementation. A brilliant idea confined to a paper cannot change the world. I pledge that APJ Abdul Kalam International Foundation will continue to support promising energy innovation, particularly those that serve underrepresented and restore ecological balance. We are committed being bridge between innovation and complementation. So we conclusion, my young friends, Dr. Kalam often told students, you are both wings, don't crawl, learn to use your wings to fly and fly. Today, I have seen you spread those wings. You have shown that India's technological powers were guided by environmental consciousness and social responsibility can lead the world's sustainable energy solution. The answers to our energy future do not lie in the stars, but in rooms like one, in minds like yours, in the dedication you have demonstrated here. You are not developing new technologies. You are pioneering a new relationship between humanity and energy, between our power and planet. As I conclude, I want each one of you to remember energy innovation is not just about illuminating homes. It's about eliminating future. It is not about powering devices. It's about empowering people. In the immortal words of Dr. Kalam, dream transform into thoughts and transform result into action. Let thoughts sparked at IGEN ENERGATHON 2025 transform into actions that heal our planet and enlighten our future. Thank you. And may your innovation light up the world, sustainable and equality. Jai Hind. Thank you. So, my idea is this. So practical always, let's do some work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words, sir. Because this Energathon, we done some implementation part also. 2-3 part we done the implementation, like our energy saving mantra. We had implemented with 25 institutions and 10 NGOs, and some part we initiated, and some three session we had the demonstration also. The EV laboratory in SRM University completely demonstrated through the session. Somewhat we changed a little part, not totally related to the seminar oriented, with little part which we changed. I hope we can able to fine tune little more and come out with some kind of announcement of projects and completion of projects like that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I always look forward, every
Yeah.
time when we do some programs, so you involve practical outputs that
Yes.
I always respect that. And as you said, we let us involve, in a practical way where some places in villages there they can adopt this.
Yes, sir.
That's what thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Be with us, sir. Just 1 or 2 moments are there then. Yes.
Now I invite Dr. T. Anuradha ma'am from KCG College of Technology to take over the session. Partners concluding remarks.
Thank you, ma'am. Greetings to one and all present here. As we draw the insightful and impactful event to come to the close, it is now my privilege to invite our valued partners who have played an important role in supporting our shared mission. Please join me in welcoming Dr. P.S. Kumar, Executive Director and CEO of Prithvi Grow Care, to deliver the closing remarks for this valedictory session. Sir, P.S. Kumar, sir, the floor is yours. Is he here?
Ma'am, sir, actually just now leave. Maybe he will join back. You can invite her.
Okay, ma'am. Then I will call upon Dr. Srividya Sukumaran of Educate. Ma'am, are you there, ma'am? Can you please deliver some closing remarks?
Thank you, Anuradha. Thank
yes,
you, Dr. Anuradha. Thanks for the invite. And it's always a wonderful collaboration with IGEN, and we always cherish the moments together, especially with this ENERGATHON and the previous one. And if I remember, like I've just joined ENERGATHON nearly 2-3 years back. Since then, no looking back. Definitely no looking back. And as you know, like coming together is always a beginning. Staying together is a process. Working together is success. And that's why we have worked steadfast and through as such. And definitely, and no one can whistle a symphony alone. It takes an orchestra to play it. So we are the orchestra who are playing with this rhythm of ENERGATHON. And teamwork is so very important. And that's virtually impossible for anyone to reach the heights without the capacities of making the money that you want to really work for it. So creating a better world definitely requires teamwork, partnership, collaboration, and we need the entire army of companies to work together to build a better world within the next few decades, which are quite challenging. So let's together on this note, on this moment, embrace the situation, as this day, this moment is so very precious for me, and very delightfully I share this moment with you all on this platform with the oath of working in collaboration, must to embrace the benefits of cooperating with each other. And thank you. On that note, let me take the privilege of thanking Dr. Ramesh,
whom I would really call a sustainable superstar. So he is a superstar who just makes things happen. And definitely he had made it happen for past 3 years and consecutively. And it's a hat trick for us. Definitely celebrating that with everyone, the team of IGEN, Dr. Zahira ma'am, Dr. Anuradha ma'am, Dr. Kavita ma'am, and Dr. Vasanti Reena William ma'am's IGEN director, Dr. Gokul, many of them, even Sendil Kumar sir, Lakshmi ma'am, then Bano sir. There are many people and the backstage heroes without whom we can never dream of doing anything of that sort. Whether it is IGEN, Niranjan, he's just called as IGEN Niranjan for your information. So he has made a mark for himself. And Kapilan and many other people who have worked at the backstage really made it happen. Really, that's commendable indeed with the greatest effort. And I'm so honored and very fortunate to be a partner of IGEN, which I would say very proudly to others. And definitely wherever I go, I take it forward. And as Sir was mentioning, the Chief Guest was mentioning, working in collaboration, bringing people, as I'm from UAE, I'm always open for any kind of collaboration, any help or any support which is required from this part of the whole world. Definitely we are there to help you out and we will do it for you as we cherish this partnership and we really cherish this moment of togetherness, the bonding of togetherness. That is what is the whole thing that has taken it forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Srividya ma'am, for the kind and very encouraging words. Let me call upon Dr. Professor Rania Lampo of Greek Astronomy and Space Society to deliver the closing remarks. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Miranda. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Greetings from Athens, from Greece. What extraordinary journey it has been. As we come to the close of the IGEN ENERGATHON 2025 marathon, say again, it's the third year for me to join this historic event. I am filled with immense pride, with gratitude, with hope. We have witnessed something truly historic, a non-stop celebration of innovation, of knowledge, of purpose, and with so many, 40, I think, inspiring sessions, thematic tracks, over 300 experts around the globe. I think we have built a living, breathing ecosystem of ideas, an ecosystem that speaks to the power of collaboration and sustainability, especially global collaboration. So as a session partner, organizer, and moderator, already I'm a team of IGEN the last 5 years. My first time it was in 2020, when I was connected with Dr. Ramis. So it has been an honor for me today to be part of this global movement through my session about space and energy. And this actually platform has not only showcased brilliant minds, but also ignited real conversations, real action for a greener tomorrow. I would honestly tell you that all my speakers were very, very excited about our session today. We had speakers from 12 countries and in only one session, and it was very stressful for me, honestly tell you, but we managed it thanks to your patience and your help and support, Dr. Anuradha, Dr. Ramis. And of course, let's take a moment to acknowledge all 100 plus tireless organizers, the partner organizations, also most importantly, the participants, the change makers, because they have made history with us. Let us remember that the ENERGATHON may be ending, but the energy we have sparked may carry forward into our institutions, our industries, our communities and homes. And sustainability isn't just a moment, it's a movement. So let's continue to energize the future together. Thank you once again for giving me this incredible opportunity for third year, and congratulations to everyone who made IGEN ENERGATHON 2025 a landmark success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the kind words. I remember 1 week before the ENERGATHON, I was talking to her. She said it is not possible to arrange because the timing is very different. Then all of a sudden, 3-4 days back, she has given some 12 speakers or 13 speakers. Then the most colorful poster is Ms. Dr. Rania's session poster. Thank you for all the support, ma'am. And we expect the same support and encouragement all the time in ENVIRONTHON every time, ma'am. Thank you so much. Next, I will invite Dr. Renuka Thakur of Global Sustainable Future Network to deliver closing remarks. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I am there. Thank you very
Yes.
much. Thank
Thank you.
you. The most interesting and the most appreciating thing for me is Dr. Anuradha, because I was struggling to get some time, but also I was going through one surgery. Just yesterday, I went through my eye surgery, and I found that she chased me like every minute until she got what she wanted. So I really thank you so much. But I'm also grateful to Ramesh, who is leading on this, because when I started my GSFN, and probably he became the president, I think it was the first year when he became president, and he approached me. And since then, we are going together in many other programs we have done together. So I'm very grateful for this long-lasting relationship. And also, I'm very, very grateful, appreciating all your team members. I've seen they are very committed, very sincere in what they are doing, and that is what we want. I also thank, people like Sri Vidya and others who have also joined here with different angles and bringing different stories. But also, I am really appreciating my GSFN members who just within 24 hours came on board and delivered a very good program, I suppose, because I've not heard yet. I did see the documents and all that, so I think it was really good one. So and they immediately came on board, and they made this story happen. So that was really good for me, and I'm so grateful for that. And especially Alex Hong was very enthusiastic, and he delivered that. But upon all these, what is appreciating here is energy is the hope of life. And we should be talking about that this energy is not still it is a pleasure for many of these in the world, like 50% of people. If they get energy, then it is a leisure or an luxury. And that we should be targeting. For us, it has become a daily lifestyle, but many that are struggling to even have energy bulb, one light bulb at the end of the day when they want to sit down for some extra work or education and so on. So I feel that if these words or these programs, if they influence the people who can really afford to provide these energies or make some strategic pathways to bring this energy to for all and everyone in the world, then I would be glad. I would be looking into that more impactful. And so these messages, of course, they are helping us to do some world records and all that, but they should be, inspiring these people and making it happen. And that is my just wish. And I would say, all through your small or big work, think how you can impact those who are not having this luxury. So thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. As your GSFN motto says, progress through partnership. Even IGEN believe in that. IGEN success journey is always paved with partnerships only. Another significant partner is Dr. Birjan Anwar. She's not here. She's traveling, so she couldn't join. And Sustainable Development Council, Dr. Ramu also is one of the important person who helped us. I mean, who also conducted a program. Thank you so much. There are so many partners, but these partners have contributed much for this IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. Thank you so much. Looking forward to work with you all once again in another impactful and very successful program. Ramesh sir, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I welcome Engineering Gokul sir, Director IGEN, to announce the IGEN ENVIROTHON 2025.
Yeah, so very good evening and good afternoon and good morning across the globe. So very important, I think, ENERGATHON 2025. We just we have not even expected that 20 to 25 minutes we are going to organize a event. But the word ENERGATHON itself shows that still the energy is lying with each and everyone. Still another, we are going to add up another 15 hours or right now I think we would have touched 38 hours. I think we are nearing to 38 hours. So the energy with all the people is still lying with us. Maybe another 12 hours if President allows, a team is there to work out and we can achieve even half a century of this ENERGATHON 2025. So definitely that's the cherished moment we can able to see. See, when we initiated the ENERGATHON 2020, it's only like 13.5 hours, but I feel it's like a newborn baby. We all struggled to get the 13.5 hours during the period of COVID, and it was huge plan, and nobody was connected. But still achieving the 13.5 hours that made something like a very high progressive. That gives us a lot of potential and momentum. What we could be able to rethink the energy contributions towards the world, and especially the World Earth Day celebrations is one important because we started doing it in from I think like a 2020. It is something 50th year of World Earth Day. Now 2025 is 55th year, so our edition is also 4 years of ENERGATHON. So from 13 hours, we have entered into 19 hours in 2023 of ENERGATHON. So it's almost like 5 hours we have shifted. And last year, from 19 hours, we have entered into 25 hours, 25 minutes. So which means almost some 6 hours we have shifted. But right now we can able to see it's almost, I think we have crossed 12 hours extra. So from 25 hours to 38 hours is something like unimaginable. It's only like we can see the team spirit, the energy lies with all the team members, organizers, the directors, because such a program for 38 hours we are organizing, especially for the noble cause, and it's all honorary volunteer. Here, no single people is paid off, and we are not brought any people given some kind of honorary money or a gift to initiate this program. Nobody, everybody came with a passion, especially to protect our mother's earth. So we need to create a clean and green earth. That is what everybody was taught. And the very key points we need to take is it is a zero budget. So zero budget is something like very important. We have not spent any money, but still the energy lies with each and everyone. Has spent almost for 38 hours. It's only we see 38 hours, but before that we had almost 4 pre-conference and 2 offline meeting which we have added in Anna University, and we had a lot of meetings. So these all can happen at the theme of IGEN. So IGEN is becoming again and again, we can say we are creating a benchmark. So I only thought like IGEN ENVIROTHON last year when we have done it 31 hours. Now I think again ENERGATHON has given us a challenge. So we have crossed 38 hours. So now they put forth the challenge. Who is going to break the record of 38 hours? So maybe, so IGEN ENVIROTHON is going to come soon. So that the announcement was made it up. So everybody was eagerly waiting, and definitely the World Environment Day, another couple of 20 days we have. So the Environment Day is going to be celebrated across the globe. So on the name of Environment Day, so IGEN is going to celebrate IGEN ENVIRONTHON 2025. So that's going to be third edition. So we had last year 29 hours and we touched 31 hours. So same way, this time is going to take same COP as one of the important, that is Conference of Parties. So last year we added in Azerbaijan, where Conference of Parties was happened. The world leaders stood together and we made a lot of decision making. But ultimately, who is reviewing that? Is anybody in the world? Like we have 700 millions of people are there, and everybody is measuring what really happens in COP and why that global leaders sit together and they want to give a lot of an output or like an agenda towards the achieving the carbon neutrality. So this is going to be taken as a challenge by IGEN ENVIRONTHON, and that is going to be done. So again, I request all the people across the globe and pan India and inside Tamil Nadu and everybody who joined in Zoom as well as in the YouTube. So IGEN ENERGATHON is going to come soon. So COP30 is going to be taken up an agenda and it's going to organize at Brazil. So let us all see what COP29 has done it. We will analyze it and we will table up our report in IGEN ENERGATHON and put it towards the COP30 at Brazil, which is going to happen at up. And again, in that, we are going to take it up a Panchabuddhas. So nobody else in the world would have talked about Panchabuddhas. So the Panchabuddhas is going to be taken up as a theme, and we are going to give up each theme like a space, air, water, and then land, soil. So that is where we are going to talk about it. So very great. I think the team effort of ENERGATHON, which has been leadership by our president IGEN Ramesh sir, and the board of directors, vice president Benno sir, Balamurugan, Sendil sir, and all the team members, Akila madam, Madan Kumar, Suresh Sitaraman. It's a big team of directors who have been back up, and especially we should thank Zakira madam and the Lakshmi madam and their own team members who's been in the backup board, like Anuradha madam was there, and all the global partners who have been addressed now, like Sri Vidya madam, Rania, and everyone. I think we cannot, it's a big list and backup team. I think the students groups are still like overall in the overnight they were staying in MJ University, and many people like Davis, Kabilan, Niranjan, and many teams are there, and they're all contributed to achieve and make our earth as much more clean and green. Since we all say that earth is having a fever, it is everybody's potential to bring back through the normal condition. Definitely, every single voice would have been heard to the earth, and definitely that will again it makes its own corrections, because nature has its own potential. We are all thinking so positive. Definitely, I think it also will create a positivity. That is what we are doing it for 36 hours, and our journey will continue. So, as our validity guest said, we need to go for action. So that is very important. Definitely, the 4th edition we are going to complete it, and the 5th edition is going to be an action oriented. Let us all plan for that. And thank you so much once again. And let us all meet for IGEN ENERGATHON 2025, which is going to be happening very soon with various competitive plan is going to come. And we are going to again keep a challenge for this ENERGATHON, which they kept as a 38 hours. Let us see. We are going to fix up 38 hours above or below, and it's a team effort. Definitely, it is all under the family of IGEN. So thank you so much once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Gogol. It was a very kind note from the Chief Organizing Secretary of ENVIRONTHON, Engineer D. Gogol, Director of IGEN. It was a very happy note before going to the closing of the session by the appreciation for the Organizing Secretary and appreciation for the student organizers. We will have a relook of the ENERGATHON, which starts yesterday at 8 a.m. So the hard effort within 7 minutes we can picturize with all the people, speakers across the globe. So thank you so much. With a very big thanking note. Fantastic job, and it was a very when even our people here feel that when we can able to see all the sessions rightly pointed out in the only last award session and validity section is pending, that we will add it and release officially. So on this occasion, I would like to thank a team of members, partners. Already we had a very big thanking note to all the partners, and our session heads. Our session heads Subida Madam from St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, and the team who coordinated the session, and Kasturi Ma'am, Nadia Ma'am and team from Dr. MGR Education Research Institute, Nisha Ma'am from St. Joseph Institute of Technology, Srikanth from St. Joseph College of Engineering, Vivek from Sri Ishwar College of Engineering. They are all the partners with us. Fariza Ma'am done fantastic job by coordinating 2 sessions by the open sessions and the URA sessions. Mallika Ma'am done a fantastic job by coordinating 3 sessions, and the Padmasani Ma'am, Madam coordinated a overall coordinator for all the model based coordinations, and Selvaraj sir done good job in connecting the Malaysia University and the UAE Indo Chamber Commerce. Varnika ma'am coordinated well with the complete coordination of all the activities from the session, part of sessions, again part of sessions, like that. We had 4 members which coordinated, and Preeta George ma'am from Dr. MGR. Madam done a coordination for 3-4 activities related to the implementation of NSAFE mantras, and the Manimala ma'am. Happy note that Madam done 2 sessions coordinations, and Vasanti ma'am done a fantastic job by coordinating from the pre-conference 17 speakers, 17 SDG goals from 17 states, the same model Madam in the same program here, and coordinated the pan-India pitch presentations. And Ishrat ma'am, because Madam is the organizing secretary of the ENERGATHON, so we given only 1 session to coordinate. Ishrat ma'am and Anuradha ma'am done a very big contribution because the most of the night session is handed over by the Anuradha madam only. So thank you so much, ma'am. The last night you are fully with all the partners there, and all the partners also. Most of all the partners completely this time in the night session. Because all partners in other time zone, that is what we made it like that, so that it is easy for us like that. So thank you, Madam Anuradha ma'am. It was a fantastic coordination with all the partners. Yes, thank you so much. I hope very soon our IGEN also be the partner of KCG College of Technology. Happy news will be coming soon. And Kavita ma'am, very fantastic job. And a very big salute to Kavita ma'am, because the stalwarts VC, the galaxy of vice chancellors are with us. There is 5 vice chancellors, very super coordination with all the 1 panel meet, and 2nd panel meet with 2 vice chancellors and 2 industry heads. So not only that, IGEN army plus pre-conference, like that, a very good coordination, and hope we can able to get already the 5 university, Chandigarh University, that Modi University, Alliance University, and Future University, all university already agreed to be the session partner for our ENERGATHON. That is a very happy news. Yesterday we sent an invitation to them. They told that yes, we are happy that we want to continue with the ENERGATHONs like that. And Lakshmi ma'am, very good coordination. The Chief Organizing Secretary Lakshmi ma'am, very fantastic job ma'am. Which you done a very good coordinations, and finally our the overall super heroine madam Sagira madam. Thank you so much, ma'am. Sagira ma'am, fantastic job which is done. I know that how with lot of struggles, lot of college activities, madam done a fantastic job by adjusting all the things. And thank you so much, Sagira madam and Lakshmi ma'am, for a wonderful coordination. And most of some additional members are there, like Sonia madam, and like Andal madam, like Indra, like that, lot of people are there. Other than that, all our directors are there. We have around 7 or 8 directors lead the session, and from the J. Ramama from St. Joseph College of Engineering and Benmadi from St. Joseph College of Engineering, like that, there is a lot of other type people are there. So this some part organizing members which I mentioned, but other than that, there is a lot of other organizers are there. Big salute to all the organizers. And I would like to invite Sakira ma'am. You can give little note, ma'am. Then we can. Sakira ma'am.
Yes, sir, I'm here, sir. So, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to all present here. So, we have started this ENERGATHON 2025 meetings, I think around by Jan or December. So, we had regular meetings, and the fruitfulness of that meeting are here today with the completion of nearly 39 to 40 hours. So, sir, we actually started with 28 or 29 hours, and with the year we planned that it's 2025, so we'll go with the 2025 minutes, and we are here with the 2025 minutes. So it's a great achievement. So without the organizing heads and your supports, it is not possible. And main thing I have to say is backstage team. So backstage students are very much involved, and it is a very hands off to you students. You are doing a great work. Since I am seeing the video, it's a very impressive video. Yesterday, 8 o'clock, from 8 o'clock session till today's session, you have covered each and every photos and snapshots. And it's a very great work. I think within a short duration, you have prepared it very well. So congratulations, backstage team. So it's live because of you only. Because of you members, the session is successful here today. And also, I like to thank all the directors of IGEN and all the organizing head. So with this, I will complete the note because already I am taking the time. Over to you, Ramesh sir. So you can proceed, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So before going to the next member, I would like to invite our two student organizers because they need to leave now. Robina. Strong support for us. Done fantastic job. They will give they both are the sisters together in biomedical engineering, first year and second year. And not only now, last ENERGATHON started. From ENERGATHON, they started their journey and continuously supporting all the activities.
Hello all, I am Robina Judith from Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute. I am very happy here to stand here. I don't know how to express my experience, but then I'll tell. I have to first of all thank my parents for giving me this great opportunity because they believe me a lot and they send to every whatever thing I do. They believe me a lot, and I have to thank Dr. L. Ramesh sir and Preeta ma'am. She only started introducing me in IGEN, and I have to thank my friends who taught me designing, who taught me how to send certificates and so on. So I learned a lot here. Thank you.
Hello all, myself Renita Saffron and I'm studying biomedical engineering in Dr. MGR and I'm first year. This is my first event to participate and to volunteer. I was in participation in ENERGATHON and now I'm a volunteer in ENERGATHON. It's been glad and it's great thanks to my joint register ma'am and NS Subhashri ma'am and Preeta ma'am who motivates me in all the sessions and to attend everything, and Ramesh sir who made me to come here and stand before you, and to all the supports from my parents and Almighty God, and thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And next, I will invite Lakshmi ma'am.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am. Continue.
First of all, we have to thank Ramesh sir. So whenever he organizes an event, he is keeping in mind that we are there. First of all, we have to thank him. And as Zagira ma'am told, without backstage team, the program is we cannot reach this much of success. During the poster design also, the students repeatedly called the organizing secretaries to get the poster information. They are not getting tired, even though they are working for the plenty of hours. This shows their interest. So this younger generation is going to build our society. So thank you, backstage team, and the directors and the session speakers from various parts of the countries, and Anuradha ma'am, Zagira ma'am, Srividya ma'am, and everyone in the team. We all have worked together and made this event a grand success. Thank you all.
For your support, I would like to invite Kavita ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Sir, first of all, I would like to thank Ramesh sir for giving me a wonderful opportunity for me to work for this IGEN ENERGATHON Conference 25. Really, it's a very, very wonderful experience because from pre-conference 4, we have connected nearly 17 staff members from 17 states, and also as a vice chancellor's meet. It's a wonderful experience because we thought that vice chancellors, they will behave in a different way. But when I'm conversing with the vice chancellors, I feel they are very much interested in involving all these activities. They told that it is a very wonderful program and it's a fantastic. And next in ENVIROTHON also, they are willing to participate, they want to contribute for the ENVIROTHON also. So really, it's a one fantastic thing. And also, industrial experts also, they are they told they have given a very good feedback. ரொம்ப நல்ல ஃபீட்பேக் கொடுத்தாங்க. ஒன் மோர் திங், நான் வந்து இந்த இதுல வந்து எனர்ஜத்தான் அப்படிங்கிற அந்த வேர்டு வந்து ரொம்ப அழகா ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணியிருந்தீங்க சார். பிகாஸ் அந்த எனர்ஜத்தான் வேர்டு உங்களுக்கு ரமேஷ் சாருக்கு ரொம்ப சூட் ஆகும். ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு டயர்னஸ் கூட இல்லாம த்ரூ அவுட், நான் ஜஸ்ட் ஐ எம் வாட்சிங் ஹிம், ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு டயர்னஸ் இல்லாம அவ்வளோ ஒரு எனர்ஜெட்டிக்கா ரொம்ப அருமையா நீங்க அதை வந்து ஆர்கனைஸ் பண்ணி இந்த அளவுக்கு நீங்க கொண்டு வந்தீங்க. ஸோ ரியலி ஹேட்ஸ் ஆஃப் டு யூ சார். Only because of your guidance and motivation, it is possible. This ENERGATHON conference is possible. So thank you, Ramesh sir, and all the IGEN directors. Thank you, all the organizing head, Zagira ma'am, Lakshmi ma'am, all the organizing heads, because without any just நமக்கு ஏதாவது கிடைக்குமோ அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி இல்லாம they are very involved in doing all this work. So thank you all. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a fantastic journey. I think you are with us till 5 years journey. You are till when we started the IGEN.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Continue as a volunteering role. So to continue as a paid member, it is easy. Every year we will get an increment and we will go and we can, if the increment is not there, we will change the institutions or whatever it is. But without any benefit, kadamai sai balanai edirpaarade, that word, with that word people are with us. That is a fantastic job. So thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, invite our Vice President, Dr. J. Balamurugan, to give his expression of views. Bala.
Still session is in live,
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Balamurugan. Okay. So next I would like to invite Anuradha ma'am.
Super, sir.
Vasanthi ma'am. Anuradha ma'am is there, I think.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, thank you, sir. This time it is very, very interesting, and I could do 1 minute. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. This time my experience is very, very different. I mean, everyone, even though they say, I troubled them. I mean, I keep on, following it up and all. I enjoyed the whole process, and they were very much, responding to the calls, WhatsApp message, everything. Every time, this is, I think, the third time I'm doing for ENERGATHON. Every time I'm learning new things. Every time I'm meeting a lot of new people. I mean, this is really a good experience for me, sir, and thank you for giving me an opportunity. As you said, very soon we are also going to become academic partners of IGEN. Then we will be doing all of our students as well as other teachers also started contributing to the IGEN programs. Looking forward to the many, many programs together. We will work together, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. So I would like to invite Ishrat, ma'am. I hope, ma'am. Ishrat, ma'am. Vasanti, ma'am.
Yes, so thank you so much for providing this platform to all of us, and specifically, I too feel very happy to be part of this. It's been a learning experience. I've seen lots and lots of students showing this enthusiasm, specifically because of the platform created. I've also been able to meet a lot of people and network, and there seems to be, the light as the candle has been lit and it is spreading across. And thanks to you for all the initiative that you're doing. Even each and everyone I have spoken to or needed to connect with have always been very helpful. And I thank you for making me part of this event. I congratulate you and your whole team for having, successfully completed all this and motivating us to be part of this. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. You've done a fantastic job by connecting the people across the country. And I would like to invite Manimala, ma'am.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thanks again. So always Ramesh sir makes us to join an event that is really enthusiastic and energetic. Okay. So actually, I'm not able to share my video now. Very sorry, sir. Actually, we are getting ready for the event. So this event really it gives me pleasure that nearly 2 days, I feel the ENERGATHON is continuously running. I think we are making a new record. So thanks to all the organizers. But what I felt this time is I really couldn't make it well, I feel. My personal contribution, I feel I didn't do well, I feel, because I had some personal works as well as some hectic schedule at the end of the semester. So I was not able to contribute much. This is the feeling I have. But anyway, I feel all the organizers contributed much, and thanks to Ramesh sir and Bala sir, as well as other presidents and my co-organizers. They really did a wonderful job. And Ramesh sir, one thing I want to tell you, because I saw you in the beginning, that is the first ENERGATHON I met you last year only. But from that ENERGATHON to this ENERGATHON, what I feel is you look very tired. You have changed physically a lot. Maybe a lot of work. You are doing a lot of works that is taking a toll, taking some that is giving some effect on you physically. That I feel. And yesterday when I saw all the organizers, that is they were in the meeting during night itself. Anuradha ma'am, I have been seeing in my event in the beginning, and then at the end of the event, then for the next event also. So I feel whether Anuradha ma'am had slept or not. And Ramesh sir was fully awake even during night. I think he didn't sleep. So that's a personal advice I am giving, sir. This personal advice I'm giving to all the other organizers also, because everyone is live always. So I don't know, that affected me little. Somewhat I got affected by that physically also. So that's why I'm giving this advice. But again, feeling that we have a wonderful journey together again. We met several people around the globe. So good introduction to many people Ramesh sir gave. That's a wonderful opportunity as well as wonderful feeling I have. And then I want to congratulate all the students sitting at the back of Ramesh sir. Really great. Kudos to you all because you stood there. Okay, because we are all visiting you at some instant and then we are leaving, but you all were standing there. So I have to congratulate all the student, that is a background stage members. So this time several new faces came alive and they contributed a lot. So Ramesh sir always bring out hidden talents within the students as well as faculties like me. So it's a wonderful job, and hats off to you, the entire team. You rocked. Okay, so you rocked and we rocked together. So thanks, Ramesh sir. I wish to thank each and everyone who contributed to this event, Vasanthi ma'am and Kavita ma'am, our coordinator Zahira ma'am, Lakshmi ma'am, and everyone, and my friend and good guide, I have to say, Dr. Sangeeta from Anna University. So I have to say thanks to all. So once again, Ramesh sir, super. Fine, sir. Thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind advice. And I would like to inform, ma'am, we all slept for 2 to 3 hours in a break yesterday. Like including Niranjan, I forced them to go for sleep. In between that, we made a shift based like that. So not completely, but at least 2 to 3 hours with all our students taken a little break. But our advice is always best for us. We can take care for that. Thank you so much, ma'am. And I'd like to invite Sangeeta Preeta George, ma'am, from Dr. MGR Education.
Good evening, all. I thank Dr. Ramesh sir for giving me this opportunity. And this time I coordinated 4 sessions. One session was with the Selvakumar sir and 2 sessions with Madan sir and one more session with Sonia Priyadarshini ma'am. I'm thankful to all my fellow organizers who has helped me to coordinate my session. And I'm so much thankful to Sonia as she has brought me 3 speakers for one session and all international speakers. When we were not knowing what to do, she has helped me a lot, and she brought the speakers and she took care of them, and she has communicated with them. That session for me, my workload was little less for that, and I am very much happy to see all my students standing there from yesterday 8 o'clock to now, and my 2 girl students, Rubina and Renita. I hope just now they have left it. And I'm thankful to my joint registrar, Dr. N.S. Shubhasri ma'am, for allowing my students to participate in this Energathon for 35 hours, and for giving them OD, for allowing them to do all the works. And this time, Ramesh sir, you have brought many MGR staff to the stage. So next time for Envirothon, the same 6 staff, I guess 6 staff from MGR have stepped in. Next time for Envirothon, let it cross, let it multiply to twice or thrice. And thank you all, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. And I'd like to invite Sangeeta, ma'am, from Anna University. Sangeeta, ma'am. Barnika, ma'am. Selvaraj, sir. Padmasani, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Myself.
Selvaraj, sir.
Yes, sir. So first of all, I thank Dr. L. Ramesh sir for giving me the wonderful opportunity. So I'm very happy to be part of the IGEN. So for the past 2 days, very informative lectures given by the excellent speakers, and the participants gained a lot of knowledge on the different topic and sustainability development goals. So excellent backstage team. That's wonderful. That's a main victory of this event. So excellent teamwork. I thank Davis, Kabilan, and Niranjan, and all others. Excellent team. I thank all the session head, director IGEN, and all the speakers who make this event a grand success. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very good support from you, sir. Coordination with the partners. Not only that, award having support with Beno and a lot of other type small works which is done by you. Thank you so much. I would like to invite you to continue in IGEN activities so that it will be good for the volunteering. And Padma Sani ma'am. Mallika ma'am. Fariza ma'am. Vivek, Shrikant, Nisha, Subida ma'am, Kasturi ma'am. Okay. Kasturi ma'am. From MGR.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, very much thank you for you and Subhashri ma'am for first year students for allowing this opportunity. I'm also happy to join with STG sir this time. Last time ENERGATHON I am also joining with that, but this time I am very happy and my students also very interested to join with miming, dancing and singing and PPT presentation. Thank you for all of you and very much happy for back of the students. Sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity to me, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. And Subida ma'am. Sonia ma'am. Okay, so I would like to invite our directors, Venmadi ma'am. Suresh Sitaraman.
Hello, sir.
பேக் பண்றான் என் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் அவன் தான் முதல்ல வீட்டுக்கு கிளம்புடான்னு 11:45 சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
Sir, tell me, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can hear.
Sir, big salute to the entire team, sir. I'm getting goosebumps now. I couldn't able to express my feel actually, no. So I'm simply sitting and enjoying all the remarkable notes and the hard work and voluntary work that you are extended. Really very happy to be a part of this great IGEN. No, the only one particular person who can able to defeat IGEN is only IGEN. No, nobody else can do that. So that was a very great learning I just learned from IGEN, like in terms of collaboration, in terms of team coordination, in terms of hard work, in terms of voluntary, in terms of knowledge sharing, in terms of connecting the people, in terms of making a big chart. Like, no, I was really stunned by looking after the videos which have been prepared by the students. I hope I ought to give the great salute to the entire team as a back team, first of all. So you are all the young budding nation builder. I would like to say, no, each and every student here behind the screen will learn a lot of things, like not only from the book, but it's a practical learning. It definitely is going to help you and is going to build your profile in the nearly future. So in that way, really hats off to the entire team once again. I'm really overwhelmed. Couldn't able to getting words to express my thanks. And only one thing, nature has connected me to this great forum. Thanks to the nature, thanks to the parents, and thanks to my friend as well as the president, Vice President Bala, Secretary Ma'am Agila, and all other IGEN directors and the coordinators, session coordinators, global leaders, global partners, academic partners. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry for that. One thing I regret is that I couldn't able to join in this particular event. So last event I was there with you. I was enjoying everything with you. I was sitting in and around you. I got a very great feel, but still this time I couldn't able to join with you. I'm sorry for that. Nature has not supported me to be with you, but still I enjoyed a lot. Once again, the nature, the Panchabuddha will give you a lot, and we are all going to have a very good learnings, and people are going to learn from us. And really, I don't want to take much more time because it's already running beyond, because the record we have to break again. This is a big record. Thank you, Ramesha. It's a very good leadership you are rendered. I'm learning. I'm just learning a lot, sir. In terms, personally, you are advising me. Personally, you are as a mentor, you're giving me good advice in terms of my health or in terms of my personal issues or whatever you want. That was a great support. I would like to thank in this forum. I take once again my wholehearted registration for thanking you all and being a part of this great IGEN. The IGEN is the only team can defeat IGEN. No other team is there, and it will not. It is not going to be there else. Also, thank you
Thank you,
for
sir.
your time
And
to me. And once again, I regret and I submit my apology if I couldn't able to join in this event. But soon we will do more and more in the nearly future. Thank you, sir.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Support only we had a partner session on this occasion. I would like to acknowledge Dr. Suresh Sitaraman. He is the chairman of IGEN Green Sustainability Academic Partner Program, because that is the academic partner program is the financial model program. So with that support, 7 partners are there, and sir is the person involved in that and get the partners. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And I like to invite Sangeeta madam from Anna University.
Thank you, sir. And first of all, I thank you, Ramesh sir, for giving this opportunity to join this ENERGATHON 2025. So it really gave me like a lot of experience to contribute for this occasion. And I also thank and all other organizers for this event. And I thank starting from pre-conference, Manimala ma'am, Anuradha ma'am, and all other organizers, and special appreciation to the backstage teams who has given a coordination for each and every session. So I also thank all other organizers for this event and academic partners and other collaborators for the success. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. So you've done a very fantastic job this time as the lead coordinator. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
With all the support, sir, actually,
Yes,
I have
ma'am.
just coordinated, that's all. And I also thank all other directors of this IGEN.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'd like to invite Dr. J. Balamurugan, Vice President IGEN.
Very good morning and good evening, and so good afternoon to all the people who are connected. So it's a great thought process which has been initiated as ENERGATHON. So no other organization would do such events. So that is one thing that IGEN is consistently doing. So like people would be talking about a green thought process on a day, and it would be a part of a system. So, but our organization has got an opportunity to have such people. So we could see each and every. So I could also see the topics. So the topics are the variety that could be on green. So this much topic could be selected. So that is one part. The astonishment by each and every individual could see it. So that is one part. The second part is that we told that we would be connecting for 33 hours. So how energetic the guys are there. So in the beginning, as well as the team which is working on 24/7. So that is the 2 days itself means for 2 days, how many days they would be working behind the scene to bring out such things is to be appreciated. So that is the second part. The third part is that the topics when they were presenting from different part of the world, so we could see that how much India could be taking with the knowledge base. So that has been transferred. So as a holistic thing, so government cannot do each and everything, but an individual organization which is bringing about the change to this world is being portrayed as a 33 hours world record event, which is crossing more than 36 hours, and now it is 40 hours. So might be. So, but we need to give a hats off to the entire team with the leadership of Ramesh sir, because it's not a easy joke to plan an event and sit behind the scene for more than 48 hours in a single room with all the individual people having knowledge transfer means that is need to be coordinated, where when a program is to be conducted in a college, there would be a audio team, a visual team, and then a team to edit each and everything, and also coordinating food coordination, HR team. All these teams are being catered by a single individual. So that need to be taken into account. And we could also see that IGEN has connected more than that is what to say, like good heart people, like say now even after the event or in the late hours, we could see all the smiling faces begin the directors and the coordinators who are consistently providing constant support for each and everything, and they were coordinating like anything. And we could also see that the people like Zagira ma'am, Anuradha ma'am, Srividya ma'am, Lakshmi ma'am, and all these ma'ams to be appreciated, because apart from their regular workflow, the college, their home, and apart from the regular activities, they could coordinate each and every individual on a regular basis for 1 month at least. We are working together to bring about this event. Right now, it is the success we are tasting because of this leadership. And I also need to appreciate the team, Niranjan, and the main guy who was behind the scene. So, like, behind the video means that is only one guy, but I could also see more people working behind that. The coordinator of ENERGATHON. So I don't want to name him, but everyone knows about him. So now, right away, he has been elevated to a greater post. Hats off to him. So thank you so much for all the participants who are watching with knowledge transfer. So I could see 15 to 20 people on a constant basis connected through online means, but the knowledge which has been transferred, which could not be accumulated in a single platform. So right now, this platform has brought about a change where these 33 hours we cut into 1 hour program. So that would bring about the change to this world, and we could also accumulate all such information and present it to the government. So today, the vice chancellors and other people who are joined together, they have given a good pathway for us. This would pave the way for environmental change. So it's not going to stop today. So we are also going to connect with Envirathon, and it is also one of the world record that we are going to present. Means this world record event is going to be the change maker. And hats off to the entire team. So thank you so much for all the directors and other people. Thank you, participants. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Bala. Okay. So thank you, Bala. So now I would like to give 30 seconds time for all our student volunteers. Come fast, one by one. Come. 30 seconds. Make it fast. Your experience.
So, good evening, respected people here. My name is K. Deshasankol. I'm studying here a BTech degree in MGR University. I had a very good journey from past 2 weeks. We have been so interactive. The team was so interactive and encouraged to us and gave a new experience to organize a new event. How to organize every event. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving us a great opportunity to get our things first.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Next, Habiben.
Good evening, all. One and all present here. This is Uday Kumar, pursuing the BTech degree in MGR University. It's a great pleasure to be a part of IGEN ENERGATHON 2025 with my colleagues, with my senior and junior buddies to take a lot of information in the past 2 weeks. I sincere thanks to our beloved Dr. L. Ramesh to give this opportunity to be a part of IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, next come. Hey, you. Hey, you all will come and stand.
Good evening, all. This is Satish Kumar here. I thank Dr. L. Ramesh for giving a wonderful opportunity to take a part in the IGEN ENERGATHON 2025. And I would like to coordinate in future event also. Thank you so much. Hello, respected everyone. Very great to work here at the IGEN. So thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity. Come. Yes, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I am Sayyid Kizar Ahmed, a second year BTech CSE student from Dr. MJ Education and Research Institute. Today, I have the opportunity to attend IGEN ENERGATHON 2025, where I learned SDG 7, 11, 12, and 13. It was a great experience to explore how technology and innovation can help to build a sustainable future. Thank you for giving this opportunity, Dr. L. Ramesh. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Santosh, BTech student, 4th year from TV, Dr. MJ University. I had a very wonderful opportunity in the ENERGATHON event. Also, I contributed some as I tried. It's very wonderful event, and I had a new experience in the event. Thank you for giving this opportunity for Hamid sir.
Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm standing. For his enlightening guidance. So I'm feel pressure to give thanks to my lead designer team lead Davis and Niranjan. That's all. Thank you.
So Sai Dinesh is a very super student from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, not NGR, from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. He is actually the coordinator for IGEN Young Green Innovators Army, coordinating with Kavita ma'am also. In that cluster, he is also part of that and doing the volunteering activities, plus our ENERGATHON is.
Yeah, so greetings to all the dignitaries who are present here. So this is Sai Dinesh from Sri Venkateshwara College of Technology. So this one room, this one specific room, and this entire office. So in these 2 weeks, it had given me many experiences. So when it comes to this ENERGATHON 2023, this is actually a new experience for me to be a fellow organizer among the team. And also this is actually where I have learned many such experience like how to coordinate with fellow members in the organizing of events like even poster designing I was also a part, and also various such events where I was a part too. So apart from that, yeah, it takes actually more time when I start to elaborate the experiences. And so yeah, I would like to especially thank Ramesh sir who gave me this wonderful opportunity. I would like to thank Davis, Niranjan bro, Kavilan bro, and all the fellow volunteers who are present here along with me. So they have enriched my experience and they have actually gave me an opportunity and a new way to explore many such potential opportunities and institution of engineers. Yeah, so thank you so much. And especially I would like to thank Ramesh sir also. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Myself from Department of CSE from Dr. MJ University. Now I am finished my college in this is my third ENERGATHON from the IGEN from the ENERGATHON from the 2023 to 2024 and 2025. This is my third ENERGATHON. This will be a lot of wonderful memory with me in this 3 years with this ENERGATHON. Thank you everyone.
And happy to note that they are my project students also. They published 2 IEEE conference, Niranjan also, Santosh. So they 3 are the project students and published 2 IEEE conference and 2 normal conference and filed 2 patent. 1 patent published also. So that is the achievements. So normally what I will do, whatever the students, those who are organizing, I will give the opportunity to go for the research publication, go for the patent also. So my idea, when the students, those who are part of volunteering, when they are going out, will go with the, not only the organizing skills, plus the publications and the patent has to be there. That is the idea. So they witnessed that. The first batch, they witnessed with the patent.
Hi all, this is Niranjan. Last ஒரு 3 years நான் ஐஜன்ல இருக்கேன். நிறைய எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் கத்துருக்கேன். பிளஸ் நிறைய எப்படி சொல்றது, தப்பு பண்ணியிருக்கேன். ஆனா வந்துட்டு அதை எப்படி கரெக்ட் பண்றது, எப்படி என்னென்ன பண்றதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ரமேஷ் சார் கைடன்ஸ் மூலியமா நிறைய கத்துக்கிட்டேன். அண்ட் ஆக்சுவலி நான் சொல்ல வர ஒரு மெயினான பாயிண்ட் நான் யோசிச்சு வச்சது என்னதுன்னா, நெக்ஸ்ட் மந்த்ல இருந்து நான் திருப்பியும் ஜாப் போறேன். ஜாப்ல நான் இப்பயும் ஜாப் பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்கேன். அங்க போயிட்டு ஆஃப்லைன்ல போய் கனெக்ட் பண்ண போறேன். ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் மந்த்ல இருந்து என் கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன் ஃபார் ஐஜன் வந்துட்டு மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் தெம் ஆன்லைன்ல தான் இருக்கு. இது நான் இங்க எல்லாருக்கும் சொல்லணும்னு ஆசைப்பட்டேன். That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I would like to invite Kapilan. So I hope you all are already aware of Niranjan, most of the people, but Kapilan new to us, and he is the person managing all the meetings till now. 25 events, 25 meetings, 25 around 25 meetings conducted. The whole coordinated. Not only that, and the video path feel on this illa, that photo all collected by this guy, and the video which is done by the Dhanush.
First of all, a big congratulations to entire IGEN team for organizing such a powerful event. This was not just a regular event; it was something truly special. It was held online Zoom for 2 full days and continued non-stop for more than 33 hours, even stretching further due to some days. Still, the energy and dedication to the dropped, and that's the huge achievement. I am proud to be a part of it. From start to finish, the event was filled with positive energy and excitement. We heard many inspiring speakers and saw great ideas from students and experts. Even though it was a long team planned, we stayed active and connected till the end. This shows the strong planning and non-stop efforts of the organizing team. So the session ran smoothly and everything was very coordinated. So even with the exam time, added time management and flow, we are handled very well. So it's not easy to manage such a long online. So the goal of the event to promote green energy and aim for world record is truly meaningful. So let's keep this energy alive and keep moving towards a greater future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kapilan. Very fantastic job done by that. And happy news, he is going to do masters also in NGR. So next 2 years he will be with us. Next, I would like to invite. So there is a 3 pillar I told you. One is Kapilan, one is Niranjan, and finally hero behind that is Devish. So he is the person behind with all the activities, the coordination of all that.
So I think my voice is audible. So I would like to start up with a quote that I wrote. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new opportunity. So utilize every day to become the spotlight of one day. A very pleasant evening to the organizing heads, secretaries, board of governors of IGEN 2025. At first, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude and my greatest gratitude to the creator of this universe, the Almighty. At second, I would like to thank my parents for supporting me, for enlightening my knowledge by bringing me into this college and working under Professor and Dr. Ramesh sir. And next, I would like to thank the entire organizing management of the Institution of Green Engineers for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to be a part of the IGEN. So IGEN is not only the land of opportunity, but it is also the land of opportunity which develops sustainability and gives importance to the society. And now coming into the backstage report, I take a prestigious moment to thank Organizing Secretary Dr. R. Sagira ma'am from Crescent Institute of Science and Technology, Dr. D. Lakshmi ma'am from Amit University, Dr. Anuradha ma'am from KCG College of Technology, our beloved director, Dr.
Here, G. Gokul sir, Senior Scientist, ISRO, Dr. J. Balamurugan sir, our Honorable Vice President of the Institution of Green Engineers, our mentor, Dr. Marceline Beno sir, the Vice President of the Institution of Green Engineers, and our great initiator of the green, our famous YouTuber, Dr. Suresh Sitaraman sir from Sri Ishwar College of Engineering. Then I thank Padmashini ma'am, St. Joseph Nisha ma'am, Venmari ma'am, Pandian sir, Vasanthi ma'am, Anuradha ma'am, ma'am, sirs, whoever is involved with IGEN, whoever has your prefix as IGEN, your suffix as IGEN, I take a moment to show my greatest gratitude. Now moving on to the backstage coordination. Moving on to the backstage coordination. Ladies and gentlemen, let me thank the student organizers of IGEN ENERGATHON 2025, 4th edition of IGEN ENERGATHON, an intensive 20-25 minutes non-stop conference on finding solutions to energy sustainability. I take a moment to thank my mentor, Mr. Pius Zillinger of Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Mr. Tanuj, Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Mr. Kabilan from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Syed Tizar Ahmed from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Uday Kumar from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Satish Kumar from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Mr. R. Sanjay from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Ms. Rubina Judith from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Mr. Sai Dinesh from Sri Venkateshwara College of Technology, Mr. Tej Ratan Pal from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Ms. Jansi from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Mr. Shankar Deva from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Mr. Ranjit Kumar from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Mr. Mohammad Rayan from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Mr. Yoganjan Velu, Mr. Sandeep Kumar, Ms. Renita Safran, Ms. Monisha from Dr. MJ Education Research Institute, Mr. John Wilfred Thomas from Savitak Engineering College, Mr. Gabriel Prasanaraj from Alim Muhammad Sali College of Engineering, Mr. Shringesh from Government College of Engineering, Tirunelveli, Mr. Bhuvanesh, Mr. J. Krishna from St. Joseph Institute of Technology, Mr. Rahul Srinivasan from Agni College of Technology, Mr. Pragadishwaran from K. Ramakrishna College of Engineering, Mr. Asminjo from St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, Ms. Divya Varshini from P.S. Abdul Rahman Crescent Institute of Science and Technology, and finally, Mr. Hari Prasad from St. Joseph College of Engineering. So I take a deep moment of gratitude in expressing my gratitude. At first, I think I'm coming to an interaction now. I had a semester examination yesterday. So hopefully, when you are doing volunteering, there is no 100% of support from your family. But yesterday at 10 a.m. in the morning, my mom called me and she told me, Davis, when is your exam starts? And I told her that my exam starts by 2:45. And she told me, you completed exam by 4:45 and go and work for IGEN ENERGATHON. And that is the, I think, thought of support that she gives me every time. Once I call 11:01, she never asked me. I used to pick up her call and I used to say, I'm with sir. She doesn't even question, she just hang up the call. And while receiving home, she used to ask me, how was your event today? And now she's calling me simultaneously when the proceeding of the event, she's calling me and she's asking me whether the participants counts increase or not. She also helped me for a lot of things. And while designing posters, some of the posters will be approved once I send that posters to her. So we designed a poster under the guidance of Dr. T. Anuradha for the session, lovely session 24. So it was taken lead by Rania ma'am. So there was multiple corrections under the guidance of Anuradha ma'am. So I requested, sir, I will not do poster under the guidance of Anuradha ma'am next time because it is getting me 2 hours for correction alone, and she's keeping on noticing. And she, because some posters are getting with the dot, ma'am used to find out the dot. But I think last time I was a bit of in a sorrowful condition. I used to get demotivated. Why these people commenting on these posters like that? But I take it as a learning process now.
And I think creating more posters, giving me more experience, that makes me feel like a designer. But though and then I'm not even a designer. So if someone asks me, my friends used to write in benches and tests. They used to write IGEN Davis during my exam preparation. And they are asking me, when I asked to call them Davis, they don't call me Davis, they call me IGEN Davis. And a lot of people addressing me IGEN Davis. I think working with IGEN under the sustainability policy gives you a feeling of earning thousands of crores in an MNC company. I think I would like to end up with a quote. I don't want to quote after a 37 hours of conference. So every day may teach you a lesson, someday may teach you a story, but one day will teach you the way of success. And let that day be the day of spotlight. Thank you.
It was a very happy moment that because normally we would like to call tag the name after some time, not initially. After some time, we'll ask the people to tag the name IGEN Ramesh, what I called us like that. It was a very happy moment. Thank you so much. And he is going to be the future director also, IGEN director. Not only Davis, but all will be able. That is the process. Volunteer, then next heads. After heads, then like that. Last year, our Madan and Suresh Sitaraman from the volunteer, from the head, our board taken as the IGEN director. They too are the IGEN director. So that is what it is. Madan, are you there, Madan? So it is not, the best example is Madan and Suresh Sitaraman, because it is not a matter of volunteering. How many years the volunteering, that 100% we can take as our family. So that yes, Madan.
Yes, good evening, everyone. So it's my immense pleasure and proud to be here in IGEN ENERGATHON. So this is the 5th year I'm continuing in IGEN. So as Sir told, 5 years back in 2020 ENERGATHON, I was a watcher. I was just a YouTube watcher. And I was participated in that ENERGATHON. And after that, I became a volunteer in IGEN, and then promoted and elevated as head of IGEN Insave Club, then promoted as chairman of IGEN Green 9. Now I became the director, one of the directors of IGEN. So it's a very pleasure to be here with all the fantastic young leaders. This is not just an institution for green engineers. This is looking like a leadership academy. Young budding minds are coming into action, and for the past 38 hours, I'm visualizing the wonderful journey of our ENERGATHON 2025. So hats off to team. Leaders lead by example. Likewise, our leader, Dr. L. Ramesh sir, lead as example. So you're the green man for our ENERGATHON, sir. So without you, this IGEN is not possible. And board of directors, vice presidents, and all the members who are present here. So I'm very thankful to all. And happy moment is that we broken our old record. So we are yet to create more records in ENVIRONTHON or maybe ENERGATHON 2026. So hats off to the backstage team, the young budding pupils like Davis, Kabilan, and Niranjan. So they are working without tired like our Ramesh sir. So hats off to you, sir, and hats off to everyone to elevate as a director from volunteer. Volunteering is the soulful thing which we like to do every time. So just be a volunteer is just be a member. So be from elevate to the next level also with our effort only. So hats off to everyone. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madan. Thank you so much. And on this occasion, I would like to thank our sponsors, Prithvi Grow Care Private Limited, Electrochemical Private Limited, and Sea Intelligence. It was a very happy note. We are ending the ENERGATHON 2025. And a very big thanking note to the Subhashri ma'am, Joint Registrar, our first year engineering and technology. With the madam support, all our students are here. And not only that, madam given a lot of other type of support so that we can able to think. Finally, a very big thanking salute and note to our president, engineer ACS Arun Kumar sir, because with the sir's support only, Dr. MGR also a very big partner in the event, not only the partner, academic partner, one of our academic partner. So the whole coordination, all the things, MGR is the key player, which always support, president always given concern and financial support and any other type of support, that is a venue support which is taken care by the president. Thank you so much, and we are closing the ENERGATHON 2025, and we are very happy to launch the ENERGATHON 2026. This time we got announced the date also, that is March 26, 27, 2026. Why? Because we had a lot of struggle this time, because how to connect because of the month May, it is very difficult for us to coordinate with the institutions. So we got decided with the discussion with a lot of people, and the March 26, 27, and from today again, it will be initiation like that, the ENERGATHON 2026, which is kick-started from today. Thank you all. Thank you so much. We all signing off today, and let all meet with our next couple of activities through IGEN. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.